Sports Encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that is proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Cooper. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know you ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
What up, man? We're in the building. It is Work Boot Wednesday, so strap up your hard hats and your work boots and pound that damn like button. Appreciate you guys. Monday, you got 2,000. Yesterday, you had barely 1,000. I don't know what the motherfuckers do. Sometimes you get up, feel good. Sometimes you just don't even want to do shit. Like, fuck us. But anyway, the realest show on planet Earth is here. It is Work Boot Wednesday. Alabama legend A.J. McCarron will join us. Sean King, Super Bowl champ, will join us. So pound the like and subscribe if you're not one. And go on over to Patreon now. Tomorrow, Titties and Tequila will resume. Lamar Jackson says he is done playing games. He came out recently and said he asked Harbaugh to remove the ping pong tables, the pool tables, the video games, the stripper poles, all that shit from the facility. Make it make sense, Lamar. How about learning to play the position and stay healthy? Your ass ain't even playing. I mean, you want the ping pong table removed? How about you play the quarterback position in a manner that is sustainable? You play it that it's not sustainable the way you play it. Hence why you've missed so many games with hamstring injuries and soft tissue injuries. Learn to play to win, not to run around and look pretty. Then maybe the ping pong tables are the least of your motherfucking worries. The Doyers lost game 4. They evened the series 2-2. Toronto did, as they looked tired and they looked like they played 18 innings. And Toronto handled that 18-inning game much, much better than the Doyers' limited pitching staff. In game 6, I got the Dodgers winning it in 6. The Niners are asking the Bengals for a possible trade for Trey Hendrickson as they received Keon White from New England in a trade last night to help the pass rush. Keon's not the answer. Trey could be. In New England, what are you going to do at the trade deadline as it approaches? What will the Cowboys do? What will the Patriots do? What will the Steelers do? All teams in contention for a playoff bid. What will the teams in contention do to make a push? A.J. McCarron will join us. Sean King will join us. But before that, my main man, Far East Sider 317, Lamar Jackson loving, LeBron hairline having, an AR5 jocking, Caitlin Clark swinging, and new Danny Dimes, Indiana Jones loving. Big Smitty will join us first.
Yeah, Big Smitty in the building. Shout out to all my haters.
He was here.
Shout out to all my fans who support me. Shout out to Gibby for sending over that $200 to start the show. We ain't never got $200 that quick. Never in the show history.
He said already today?
200.
God damn.
Gibby ain't playing. He must have made some money on the game last night.
That motherfucker's on that Chauncey.
The Gipster got money. Like,
motherfucker got name now. He got name on the show now.
The Gipster.
Like, so motherfuckers just name him the cat now.
He damn near like sponsored the show. Like
he the homie, he Gibster, like just what up, like the motherfucker. Now you cool with him now, huh?
I ain't got nothing bad to say about Buddy. If he
did early on, he did. Early on, he was like, "Who's this motherfucker? I don't trust this motherfucker." Like he was telling me privately, but anyway, what?
If he had a logo, I put it on the screen like his own logo. This show's brought to you by the Gibster.
It's got it, a sweet tea or whatever, homie.
Yeah. They paid him hella money to come on here for that 3 minutes. But yeah, man, we here, man.
Never had $200 that quick, huh?
Never in our lives.
Never in our lives.
It felt like the dope game just now. Like
it is dope game.
It was like a hustle.
Yeah. It is a dope game. He damn near like a new fan favorite from in the chat too.
We love him. The chat loves him. Everybody loves him.
So is he like The Rock?
Dwayne Rock Johnson. Exactly.
Yeah. If you notice, there's like certain people that just aren't hated in life.
Yeah, everybody love The Rock.
Like I think, like it's starting to become a little more now, but McAfee was in that category to me for a long time.
How about Denzel?
Nah, I think he's different. Well, I don't know, maybe, but The Rock's for sure. The Rock's for sure.
I never met nobody who just said I don't like Denzel. Like I've never met nobody who said
maybe. Remember, kids, he went on ESPN. Remember a while back and was talking shit, and now he took some heat. That's the first I've seen him take some.
Okay.
But The Rock. I never heard one thing about it. He's probably the worst person on planet Earth. That's how it works.
With The Rock.
But you know what I'm saying? That's how it go, though.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Like, we love him. He got like 17 cases pending. He got to run trafficker.
That's what I be telling y'all. Like, y'all think I'm the nice guy because I'm nice on the show, but then like I see
who's y'all?
And I knock y'all out. Then what? Huh?
Who's y'all?
Like the chat.
Not
the whole chat. Just my haters within the chat. Real quick, shout out to Go Blue, shout out to Andrew, shout out to Sion Zarate, shout out to Christopher DeBono, Robert Kelly, Freem, OTG, Smooth Gaming, Gene, and Captain Lucky. It's gonna be a hell of a show. And G-Man.
G-Man that played for me?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know who played for you, homie. I didn't even know you before the show.
A lot of cats, homie.
Yeah.
A lot of cats.
Quiet as cats.
Shout out to Aaron McCorkle in the chat, man. Shout out to the OC real estate agent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gib, you gotta slow down a little bit, Gib. It's 6:11%.
You don't. You actually don't. No. You don't have to stop saying that, homie.
I care about his heart.
You met the guy one time, homie. Let him go.
That's the homie, though.
Nah, you gotta stop with that, homie. We said we weren't even gonna address him last week.
It's just tough though when it's 6:11.
Why is it tough? Why is it tough?
It's just tough. Like half of that's going to me, so I just don't know how to like.
Ruben, I need you to match Gibby right now. Ruben,
like the homie Ruben. I don't think Ruben got it. I don't be like he battling for his life.
Ruben will do it though.
He battling for his life though. You know what? I've always told you, Ruben is like your.
Ruben got wick, homie. Ruben still got wick, huh?
Ruben is your soldier. Like he'll dive in the water. He'll drive the jet ski.
I said he'll do it though. That motherfucker put it there. Shit. That motherfucker ain't the homie.
Yeah.
I said shit. Hey, speaking of that,
there you go.
You know, cats that like I can't let you down. So I had to go before I've had to cat homie asked me money. I borrowed from 3 other homies to get the money for the homie.
Right. Yeah.
I've literally robbed Peter to pay Paul several times in life, and I still owe now.
Yeah.
So I owe the homies for being cool to the other homie.
But now you got to borrow money from that homie down the road to pay the other homies back.
But now I'm the bad guy to those homies.
100%.
See how it works, homie? See how you cats don't get it.
It stays in a cycle.
So now everybody, them cats don't like me, but the homie I help loves me.
Right.
But now he actually fucked me. The one I robbed Peter to pay Paul.
You don't like him now.
And now I don't like him.
But he loves you, so it's kind of weird.
And now there's a whole thing. Now when we see each other, now there's a lot of tension. Like motherfucker don't say nothing.
Right, it's uncomfortable.
Like he come to me because he cool, but then I don't want to fuck with him. And then the other homie's coming to me for the money that he borrowed from me, and then I try to be cool with them.
What you gotta do is you gotta bring the whole group together and just be real.
I did that. I used Netflix for that. But anyway, let's dive into quote of the day, powered by BetUS
Yes, sir.
Head on over there right now. Use our promo code. Smitty, success requires you to do what you love and to do what you hate.
Oh my God, he's telling the truth right now. All the kids in here, people in college watching this from the dorm room. What he just said is the truth.
They do watch it from the dorm room. I know. Success requires you to do what you love and to do what you hate, homie. Just telling you.
Like JB hates having to like make posts for social media and like being being an influencer, but he has to because he loves this part of it.
Like I did. My mom, I like AE caught me on camera. I spilled salsa.
Yeah.
And we turned it into content creation.
Homie, that was hilarious though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's some of your best work. So simple, so short of a video. Just mom, really? I got fucking Kevin on my shirt, man.
Yeah.
He's like a little kid. It's so funny.
It's funny. It's funny that motherfuckers really thought I called my mom though to tell her.
Yeah.
Dumb fucks. I was on the phone already talking about fucking $10,000 a month.
Was great though. Just quit saying that, Jason. He said, I love you. Love you too.
I never used to cuss from my mom ever.
I still don't. I feel weird.
Yeah, I do. I'm white, but I never really, I never like eventually my whiteness took over and then I started cussing in front of her. When I was young, I was in the hood. I never cussed in front of her. She smacked me. Bah.
What was the age and what was the moment where like the whiteness just took over?
I started cussing more frequently around my mom. I was about 11, 12 years ago.
Okay. I think
about 11, 12 years ago. About 11, 12 years ago. I held it pretty good for a while.
That's pretty good.
Then my pops passed in 05. I want to say probably longer than that, about 18 years ago. Probably 20 years ago.
You said, fuck it. Why keep going back?
22 years ago, something like that. I mean,
it was 11. Now it's double. Now it's 22.
Yeah, because that's when my pops passed away. So I'm trying to put it back in that area.
Rest in heaven.
Yeah. But my mom's like, she cusses like seller. So like,
she can do that though. She's a grown woman.
Yeah. So I'm not grown now.
You're still her. To her, you're not.
You're never grown. You're never grown in front of your mom.
You're always her baby. Every time she sees you, you are her baby. And it's funny now that I have a younger sibling because I was the only child growing up basically. But now that I have like a younger sibling,
I hate that word, by the way. I hate that word. It might be one of the worst words in the
sibling.
Yeah, I can't stand that word. I mean, he said that all the time. And you don't have no siblings. Brother or sister or cousin?
Be more specific. Okay, now that I have a younger sister.
I just sibling, homie. Sounds.
I can understand it. Like, what's wrong with sibling though?
I don't know. It's just a weird. It's a word. It's a white word. It's a white word. So for you to say it, it's. I can tell you was raised by whites.
Not at all. I'm raised by the hood, but
and sibling is like. See, because if you're really from the hood, like my kin, my folks, my peeps. Sibling is Beverly Hills. Sibling Beverly Hills. And I never use that word.
We're not in the hood right now. And we have a broad audience of people who are not from the hood. We got
you're really good
right now watching the show.
That means you really thought about it. That means you really thought about it and you're super proactive for the broad audience. And you thought about the word usage. Mm-hmm. That means you're like professional in this space.
I am that. So I'm glad you're finally noticing that. Number one. Number two, though, you gotta understand, black people, we've always been good at being able to code switch when necessary. Paying a bill, laying a bit like, so I've learned that just through life. So I know how to do that. But my point being, as I was, rudely interrupted once again, is that once you do have a younger sibling, or if you have a kid, of course, you're like you're really able to, like, I understand how my mom feels about me being her baby all the time. And like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I look at my little sister, even though she's like in college and shit now, I literally still see that little baby. I still see that 2-year-old in her face, which is crazy. But like, I understand the concept. Go ahead, Jason.
But when I say that my players are still my babies, you criticize me.
I don't. I actually don't. Like, that's actually a lie. And for the audio listeners, can you tell them that you're lying right now, please, so we can move forward?
What?
That's a lie. Can you tell our audio listeners that you just lied about that? So that we're able to move forward. I can't move forward comfortably knowing you're just lying on my name.
I didn't lie on your name at all. You literally said it on the show.
So I've said that I have an issue with you.
You said, JB, they're not babies no more. They're grown men. Like, no, they play for me, homie. They're my baby. Just like your mama, when you leave the nest, they're their baby, homie.
That's cold-blooded, homie. Like, I can't believe that I'm on a show with a guy who I consider a friend, a homie, who continues to lie on my name, my brand. He gets me fired. Like, you continue to do things that show me that you're not my brother, that you're not my guy. So
what do you want me to do? So you can move on?
Just tell the audio listeners that you're lying. Tell them that actually I'm cool with you. I understand you. Why you call your players your babies? I understand that.
Smitty does understand that. I was lying.
Thank you.
Contrary to belief, brought to you by underdog fantasy, we'll give you some Dodgers. The Doyer picks for tonight's game. Game 5 goes underway. Dodgers are slightly favored tonight.
If they don't win this one, it's over.
Nah, it ain't over. They won 2 in Toronto already. How's it over?
If they go down 3-2, it's ugly, though.
They still win 2 in a row. They just win all their games on the road. They're real simple. I mean, they're the best road team in baseball.
There's too much pressure, though. Like, go down 3-2.
Nah, it's not. How's it pressure to the defending champ, homie?
Exactly.
Nah, it's easy money for them.
You're experienced.
Well, I'll bet anybody they want that wants to bet. By the way, while we're talking about that, can people understand something? It's not that easy to win. I don't care. They should have won. They got the highest payroll. People don't act like there's not a human element to this shit. Like, just because you get paid, then you're no longer human. You're a robot, and you're just you're a different animal. Still paid motherfuckers. I mean, it's still humans. Like, they're still human beings. Like, at the end of the day, the motherfuckers put their pants on too, one leg at a time on the other side, homie. Like, I don't give a fuck about the pay at the end of the day. When you're on that fucking diamond, when you're on that green, I don't give a fuck what money you make. I'm trying to take your soul. But see, people don't want to hear that shit. Oh, it's so easy. They should win. That's just a bitch man excuse that your team's shitty and that you just, like, hopefully the Dodgers lose so you could talk shit about they got the biggest payroll and they couldn't even win it. Like, shut up. Contrary to belief, now, Daily, you can bring it up. Smitty, your character will outweigh any lie told about you. Facts. Contrary to belief. See how that works now?
That's perfect timing, though. Like,
yeah,
you lied on me, but my character was so powerful that, like, it outweighed the lie.
I'm the professional in this space.
That's crazy how that happened.
That's how I just showed you how to do this.
I didn't even know that CTB was going to be about lying.
Exactly. I see how I timed it up.
You didn't know
your character will outweigh any lie told about you, homie. That's period. Like, stop. And if they're not your homeboys now, after 35, 40 years, they were never. They were just acquaintances.
You lost homies in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I lost about 12, 13 of them. But they were acquaintances.
You lost that, whatever. You lost something. Like that.
There was acquaintances. Poll question, Smitty.
What?
Wait now. It's kind of damn near a factor, Cap, but we'll poll question. The Chiefs are the most dangerous team in the NFL right now.
No.
Here we go.
Yeah, I know what you about to say. Get the picture ready. Like, I know. But I'm just being real, y'all. Like, it's not my fault.
Right now.
I know it's not my fault that my team is the most dangerous team and the best team. Like, I'm not trying to be a homer. I'm just watching the tape and I'm just looking at what I'm looking at. And, like, literally, the Colts are just the most dangerous team. I don't really know what else to say. I don't know. Like, they're 7-1. I don't know. Are you guys not watching the game? Like, I'm watching the game. I'm looking at the running game. I'm looking at the passing game. I'm looking at the defense. I'm looking at the coaching. I'm looking at the ownership. I'm looking at every piece of the team, and we're just the best. So I just don't know. I know. Show it, but it's fine. Show it, baby. I get it. I just don't know what to do. Like, I wish I could pick another team. I wish I could be like, yeah, it's the Chiefs, man. But I can't forget it's a whole season. So when I think about danger, I look at the totality of what has been showcased, and I've seen flaws in the Chiefs' armor this year. I've seen it. I can't fully trust Travis Kelce to continue to just play at this high level every single week because he is older.
But that's what's called dangerous team right now.
I don't trust that running game all the way.
Right now, the Chiefs are playing well.
I don't trust the running game fully.
Right now, the Chiefs are playing well today, though. I would argue they're playing better than them.
But the Colts are playing well today as well. We just put Bilt's ass against, I think, the Chargers. I don't know who we beat last. We keep beating everybody.
Chargers are bad. That's a bad situation going on. Here's the issue. There's a dangerous team out there that no one wants to talk about, though, and they're called the Denver Broncos.
I knew you were going to say that.
The Denver Broncos are a very dangerous team right now because their defense now is possibly the best in football, and they're playing that way. And their pass rush, they probably are going to break the sack record.
Yeah. Nino and them.
And I'm just telling you, the last time a D-line was this dominant, they beat an undefeated New England Patriots team, and they were called the New York Giants. This is a team you better watch out for, and they play each other soon. They play each other very soon in that AFC West showdown, and then I think the Broncos are going to belt to their ass. So They're getting guys back on D. They're making it even harder on D. Bo Nix is playing better. He's more efficient. Sean Payton's putting him in the right spot. 4 touchdowns, 0 picks last week. The Broncos are a dangerous team right now. If I were anybody out there, what is their record? They're still like 6-2.
I don't know.
Something like that. They're a dangerous team, homie. There's a few out there. The Rams just came off a bye after winning 2 in a row. They're back kind of on a win streak. So we'll see how we all thought and know how good they can be. Obviously, they lost to that Eagles game that kind of fucked them. That Niners disappointment was ridiculous. So we'll see. There's some good teams out there left, but there's a lot of mediocrity out there too, though. A lot of mediocrity, Smitty. I'm just going to be real. A lot of mediocrity out there. So I don't know.
The coach might go 16-1. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, maybe 15-2 if we decide to like bench our starters the last week. But I'm looking at our schedule. The biggest game on here, we got the Chiefs in a couple weeks. But I'm looking at the rest of these games, man. I like us in all of them. I mean, I get it's NFL, and every now and then you'll slip up one. So let's say the coach slip up one of them. I think at worst they're 14-3. At worst they're 14-3. Like I'm just being real with you. So I just don't know. I don't know. We got the best quarterback, best running back, best O-line, best coach, best everything. I don't know.
It's funny when you say best quarterback.
Yeah, I was wrong. How many times I got to say it? I was wrong.
No, it's funny to hear it. I'm not going to elaborate. I'm not rub your nose in it. I just say it's funny to hear it.
My nose already got shit all over. You've already rubbed it.
Funny to hear it.
Yeah,
but
anyway. Also, like, let's be real though. It's also system. It's also run game. It's also protection. It's also like Danny Jones. I'm not trying to listen. He's playing very well, but he's not a guy who you can just drop off anywhere and just do this. I don't think.
When he has a running back, he is. So far, he was at 2 places, and when he had a running back, he was that guy. He won a playoff game.
He wasn't this guy,
but he won a playoff game. And by the way, he
was not this guy.
You know why? Because they didn't have an O-line or wideouts.
He wasn't MVP conversation.
But what I say, that's why I brought this whole thing up, because he didn't have wideouts or an O-line in New York and still won a playoff game.
You was never talking about the coach wideouts, homie.
I take. By the way, if you look at my fantasy stuff,
I praised the wideouts. You never was like, oh my god, these guys got the best 1-2.
No. They're not. They're not the best 1-2 tandem.
Exactly. Like you can't even name
them. But name me Daniel Jones receivers in New York real quick. Go for it.
I have no idea. I didn't watch the games.
Yeah, but I can name Pittman and Pierce. You know why? Because I actually use them every week. I'm fantasy draft on Underdog and stuff. Like on my, what do you call it? Fantasy draft or whatever? Not fantasy. I'm not a fantasy, but you know the DFS.
What's Pierce's first name?
I don't know. Antonio. Let's move on, man. We got a lot going on.
Exactly my point.
The only motherfucker I know, Antonio. Let's dive into your masked warrior, man, and like he's about to hit a lick. Let's play it.
Homie. Who? Are you talking about the best quarterback in the game when healthy? Lamar Jackson?
Not close.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're not close to that, but let's go.
Yeah, well, Lamar was asked, at the presser about the Ravens removing.
He was what?
He was asked about the Ravens removing several distractions from the locker room, and this is what he had to say.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone else?
I told Kaneko our head equipment.
It started right out the gate with just the most BPS shit you could think of.
Yeah.
The motherfucker masked up, and I told Kaneko, homie, like I got like this motherfucker, like this is straight, like this is Compton College, homie.
Baby, rewind this from the beginning.
Homie. Rewind
this shit a little bit, like the hoodie, like the motherfucker said. Oh yeah, I told the homie Kaneko we gotta get
homie. What are we doing?
I told Kaneko
I love this shit. The whole demeanor. Come on, Jamie. I know you feel me a little bit on this one.
Homie, I'm just trying to figure out, is you about to hit a lick or throw a pass? I'm confused, homie. And who's the homie Kaneko, by the way?
I love that shit, homie. He probably the equipment guy. He probably
or is it really just the homie back home?
Right. Like,
do they have a Kaneko on the team?
Let me look it up and see. Kaneko.
All right,
let me play funny, though. And wouldn't that be funny? He's talking about the homie back at the crib.
Yeah. Play it again. Let's play it again. All right, let it play.
Equipment guy told him to take all the games and ping pong.
Hold on, time out. TV. There ain't no way Kaneko's the equipment guy.
Yeah.
They have a homie named Kaneko that's as the equipment manager. So Harbaugh hired a real one.
Lamar is running the whole organization, homie.
I told Kaneko our head equipment guy. I told him to take all the games and ping pong, turn the TVs off.
Turn the TVs off. I damn near think Kaneko, he pronounced his name wrong.
I think it might be a Japanese cat.
Yeah, I think he pronounced that shit wrong.
No. His name is Kaneko Hines. I just looked him up. He on LinkedIn. And he a brother, yeah.
Okay, all right.
We could have took the TVs out. They would have been out too, but I appreciate Mr. Steve for putting that in there for us, But yeah, we had to focus. I wouldn't say people don't take the job serious. Don't get me wrong, but like I didn't feel like it was the time for that.
You did say that.
We got a lot of work to do.
Well, shout out to the homie Kaneko, man.
Shout out to Kaneko, man. Kaneko Hines is his full name, your brother.
You think Kaneko taking heat from the other cats, though? Like, if I'm the other cat, I go in there like, Kaneko, what the fuck you doing, homie?
Yeah, it's Lamar Jackson.
Oh,
He's leader of the team. He runs the team. And Lamar said,
I walk in and be like, hey, dog, real shit, though. You don't play, homie. You ain't played for a week. You ain't played 4 or 5 weeks.
Playing tomorrow, homie. And it ain't been 4 or 5 weeks. Stop. You a liar, bro. You just love lying. I'm going to call you on the lies.
In real life, in human time that we use on a watch, it's been 5 weeks. Fuck you talking about?
You love like fixing yourself. Like,
what are you talking about, homie?
Man. He ain't missed 4 or 5 games, is what I'm saying.
I said 4 or 5 weeks.
Man, so what?
By the way, so the games that he misses, it doesn't go by real weeks. Like he not at the facility in real time.
Don't count. No.
Like so for 5. Is there not 5 weeks of time have gone by in the facility or no?
If you got a bye week in there, we don't say 5 weeks.
Huh?
If there's a bye week in there, the bye week like that don't count as a week that you missed. You didn't miss nothing. Y'all didn't do nothing. He was at practice. He didn't miss shit. He was at practice. He was at treatment. He was at film. So he didn't miss that. It wasn't a game that week. My point is, I love this. I love Lamar Jackson taking ownership, leadership of this team. And you said it was pointless. Went up, shouldn't have did it. Say what you want, man. They got a big time win this last week. They were flying around a lot more on defense. They got a big time game tomorrow. If they can go out there and win that game against Miami, that's a 2-game winning streak. Lamar back healthy. I can see these Ravens, man, really like being at the very beginning of a run for their playoff lives. And at the end of the day, sometimes it takes just a little thing in the locker room. You've been in it. I've been in it. There's a little tweak here and there where it gets things rolling, whether it's a players only meeting or a moving item from locker room, whatever it may be. So listen, I'm looking forward to see how this Ravens team turns out. Now, if I'm wrong, we'll find out. At the end of the day, we'll find out how this team responds. But I don't think I'm gonna be wrong, homie. Watch. Trail says, Smitty, why you defend a man that has 3 playoff wins in 8 years so much? Trail, anything you say about NFL or quarterbacks, I just like shit out my ass. I don't listen to it. You said Jalen Hurts was better than Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning. So like, I can't even I don't even see your comments no more on the screen. I don't trust you.
Listen. This whole discussion, real quick.
Yep.
You can lead through vocal leadership, or you can lead by example. I think you got to get back winning again, and then you go in there and say, let's do this. Like, I don't think that mattered, but I'm glad they beat Caleb Williams. I'm rooting for him all day. I'm rooting for the Ravens and your boy that they brought Huntley back. They said, Huntley, you're the only one that knows offense. Come back. Get out of Cleveland. And he came out there and was actually throwing the ball on time. He made some great throws on time. I watched the game.
I don't know why they never just kept him. I don't know. Like, Cooper Rush is a good backup, but not for the Ravens, though. Not for that system. He's not,
Yeah. Money-wise.
Money-wise, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you got damn near have a brother in Baltimore as a quarterback. All the quarterbacks.
I'm just being real. Yeah, you kind of do.
And then a couple years ago, they had
RG3. I'm about to say RG3, Huntley, fucking what's dude named Johnson or something? He's been a backup forever.
He's been on 17 teams, yeah.
Literally every team. And then Lamar. I like it like that. All the brothers, man. Lamar getting people jobs. So
yeah,
listen, they got
though.
2 of them all. So I mean, I'm sure you're gonna be rooting for Lamar again tomorrow because they had Caleb Williams.
Who they play?
Dolphins. You don't like Michael Daniel or Tua.
Yeah, no.
So you team Lamar for this week again. Thank you.
Of course, yeah. Well, I like Harbaugh, and I like a lot of the things the Ravens have done as an organization. I've never
like Lamar too. You like
I've
Lamar
never
too.
not as a human. I love him. I've never not liked Baltimore though.
I know. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just that you don't like Lamar's play style because you don't think it'll end up leading to a Super Bowl.
I do love. I love his play style for me.
That's the weird thing about it. That's why.
No, because we know that's not what wins in the NFL. I mean, I'll just be real. Like it's just not what.
But he has a 75-32 career record, so he does win. It just.
Well, yeah, but he has a 3-8 record when it counts. That's my point.
I mean, John Elway had a bad record too when it counted until he didn't, and then he finally got over the hump at like age 37. His team
wasn't even close.
Quiet as cat.
Yeah, right, but his team wasn't even close to this type of
thing. Kept losing, though, is what I'm
saying. Yeah, but he never had a defense like this.
Just kept losing, and now making a
never had an O-line like this team.
John Elway didn't win, I don't think, until he was like 37. Somebody fact check me.
Yeah.
He was like 30, then or 40.
Yeah.
In his 20s, and we put all this.
Let me make sure we have some relevance. So make sure we're clear here. So you're comparing Lamar Jackson to Elway.
Yeah, I am actually. He's an all-time great, ain't he? Lamar's a future Hall of Famer.
Elway's all-time great, yeah.
Yeah,
Elway is.
And Lamar's a future Hall of Famer.
Lamar's not all-time great.
I'm saying they're both great. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but please don't ever compare those two again in your life.
I will. They're two Hall of Famers.
Because you can't. That's not. We're not going to talk quarterback no more when you say that. Like it's not very smart.
How many MVPs Elway get? I'm asking. I'm literally asking.
It don't matter. We all know.
I'm asking you though.
I don't know. I don't even know.
How many times was he the best player in the NFL?
I don't know because we know that.
I don't know.
We know that question. We know what that means.
Somebody in the chat, you please tell me how many times.
We know what MVP is, Smitty. Smitty, we know what an MVP is.
I'm just asking though.
You know what an MVP is, and it's a different MVP than what I know.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I mean you can keep asking, but the bottom line is,
he won it once, I think, in '87. Cool. I was asking.
Yeah, but we also know that we know how good he is. Like it didn't matter.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not missing Elway. I love Elway.
But it didn't matter about MVP because MVPs mattered then. They weren't like commercialized. They weren't like giving out just to give out. You know what I mean? They just did. We didn't just give them out.
Right. We just hand it to whoever. Right.
Yeah. Right. Now it's a popularity contest. Let's be real.
Yeah. Let's be real. Nothing to do with your plan. Nothing to do with.
Because if it wasn't, then to your point, Jonathan Taylor should win it right now. Mm-hmm. But he won't. Mm-hmm. Again, proving your point against you, actually.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Because remember, Josh Allen should have won it 2 years ago, but they gave it away. Him.
They just give it away.
The most popular.
They don't care about how much you win in. They don't care about how much work is put on your play, clutch moments, touchdown, interception ratio, pass yards, rush yard. They don't care about none of that type of stuff. They're just giving it to you. You're popular. If that's the case, then why don't Mahomes win literally every year then? If your argument is true, why not the league gives to Mahomes every single year?
Because like the year that Lamar got it, remember the year Lamar got it 2 years ago? He threw for 20 touchdowns, 7 picks.
Hey, yeah, and look at his rushing stats too, though. Please, because you like to do that.
No, I'm just saying, but no, don't just compare them though.
Full story.
Well, I know, just compare the two things we're talking though. 2 years ago, compare his stats versus Josh Allen. Why didn't Josh Allen get it?
Because the Ravens.
But then swap it last year when Josh Allen got it, and Lamar had a better year.
Because the Ravens, I believe,
again, prove my point, homie.
The Ravens were like three or four games better than the Bills that year. The Bills were
had nothing to do with it.
The Bills are fighting to make the playoffs that year.
Had nothing to do with it.
It was.
Wait up though. Is it MVP or is it the best team?
And Lamar.
So now it's a team award.
Josh Allen that year. That's why.
So now it's a team award.
It's everything.
It always moves with you and Lamar.
It don't move. It's as big
it just moved right now.
No,
it just moved.
It's a big ass piece of pizza.
It's not.
And there's multiple slices. It's winning.
So is it MVP?
It's all that shit, homie.
Hold on. So is it MVP OT or OBT? Is it MVP on best team? Is that the new award we're giving out, homie? Like you keep moving the needle around this motherfucker. And now it's the MVP on best team.
If you have all the stats in the world, but you're 9-7, you're not winning MVP.
Like Burrow
never
last
been
year.
That way. You're
like
never. It's never gonna happen.
Like Burrow.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So you mean you're telling
winning to your point matters.
So you're telling me now that MVPs don't mean nothing then?
They do mean something, but you also have to win.
Now they mean something again. Now they mean something again.
Homie, winning has always been important. What are you talking about?
But you just said Elway never won, only won one.
Yeah, he did. I wasn't this. I asked.
How many Aikman win? How many did Aikman win during the 3 Super Bowl run?
I don't know.
None.
All right.
Oh, so it matters. I thought winning mattered.
It does matter. That's why he's
The
a Hall
three-time
of Fame.
Super Bowl champ
I
didn't
don't
win an
know.
MVP.
That's literally why Troy Aikman's a Hall of Famer. Without Super Bowl rings, he's not a Hall of Famer.
No, because of eyes work. We know when quarterback play works.
If Troy Aikman wasn't and it's hard. I hate doing it. It's 3 rings, so he did.
Homie.
If Troy Aikman didn't have Super Bowl ring, he'd not be a Hall of Famer.
Homie, to your point though, right? You just said John Elway didn't win MVP, but we all knew how good he was.
Cause we saw the tape.
So now MVP's what gets you in the Hall of Fame.
No, I just asked you a question, homie. I just asked you how many MVPs does he have?
Oh my God! I mean, we all knew Troy Aikman was the best. That's why.
No, we did not know that.
It didn't come down to stats and all that shit. We already knew how good he was.
Fucking Joe Montana was better. Fucking
homie, stop.
Elway was better. Fucking
Stop.
Arguably, Favre was better.
We can never have this discussion because you don't know quarterback play like that. We can't have a discussion because you don't know quarterback play like that.
No, because you're just in love with Aikman.
No, it's not about love, homie.
I don't know. Like,
it's not about love. It's
UCLA, and
it's true. My eyes work. My eyes work with a quarterback.
He was not the best. He was not the best.
So, it's crazy though.
He was.
So I've been on the Aikman thing since '89, but when I'm on the Danny Dimes thing, and I was wrong for a year to your point, and now I'm back right again. It's kind of weird how that works, huh? Because time actually goes through, and then you look at it,
the best quarterback in the league.
JB actually fucking makes these points over time.
Was Troy Aikman ever the best quarterback in the league at any point in his career?
Yes, for many years. What are you talking about?
All right.
See, again, you go by stats. Tell me your eyes don't work on this position like your stat lines do. Mina Kimes.
So you had seasons in which you would pick him over Joe Montana and fucking Dan Marino.
Joe Montana was at the end. It wasn't the same era.
Steve Young and Dan Marino.
Aikman over Steve Young, yes.
Dan Marino. I keep saying Dan Marino.
Dan Marino's
Why are you ignoring it?
Dan Marino's career was ending, homie. Stop. You see, again, you're showing you don't know who was even playing during this time. You're showing your ignorance, homie.
We're crossover, homie. Stop.
When did Marino come into the league? You don't even know. When did Aikman come in the league? You don't even know. I do know. See, there's a difference. So 7 years, 8 years in the league, and then a rookie in '89 going 1-15. That's the same. They're in the same era.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goddamn, homie. You sounded embarrassing.
You do that when it go. No, fuck that. You do the same thing when it comes to Mahomes and Brady. They're crossover. You always bring up when they played each other, who won the game.
No, I don't.
You got a veteran who's
total different argument. You don't listen.
Versus a young Mahomes.
You don't listen good. You don't listen good. You must not listen good.
Come on, homie.
You must not listen good. The way I compared them was I said, how do you lose to a 40-year-old plus guy in a Super Bowl and call yourself the GOAT? So you don't listen well.
Thank you, D. Jones.
You can't be the GOAT and lose to a 40-year-old in the Super Bowl.
Thank you, Twin.
You can't be the GOAT. You can't be the GOAT and lose to the GOAT at 40. That's what I said. You don't listen.
Anyway, Lamar Jackson.
Everybody that agrees with you are young and never saw football. So stop. I'm not worried about
that. Thank you, Dory Nori. Appreciate you, Dory Nori.
Yeah, you don't even know who these guys are. So anyway, let's dive into.
You my people.
Let's dive into the next topic because you got cooked. Let's go.
You love Trey. You got his ball here, so I'm here. He don't even like you. I asked him.
But Aaron you like Lamar 3-8.
What you that?
Lamar 3-8, but you like him.
Troy don't like you, bro. I'm telling you right now.
I don't care. I didn't say I like Troy like that.
Troy. You love him
as a player,
Troy.
yeah. As a player,
you Troy more than anybody else, like ever in the world.
So wait up, homie.
He's a Hall of Famer, but fuck, like you like he's the greatest.
So when you do it for Angel Reese, you think act like Angel Reese gonna let you fuck or something. Angel Reese ain't gonna let you fuck, and I don't know why. Have you met Lamar?
Not yet.
Oh, but it's funny. So now I'm not gonna say nothing. So my Troy Aikman take, but your Lamar take makes sense. Go ahead. Anyway, next.
Lamar because you disrespect him on his show constantly. So I have to defend him.
I just cooked you on your own thing. Go.
I have to defend him because you
got cooked, Tommy. Just take it and own it.
JD does this when he knows my rebuttal is going to hurt him. So he tries to overtalk me so I can't get my take.
No, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I embarrassed you. Go. I embarrassed you. Go.
I'm not embarrassed at all.
Should be.
I don't care about nobody's opinion but God's. Aaron Rodgers said he heard the crowd when the Packers linebacker Michael Parsons chased him from behind.
Bailey's opinion.
Here's what he had to say.
Where I was like hawking him down. And I was like, this close to getting on. And then he was like, I heard the crowd. I was like, that's some vet shit right there. I was like, because I'm going, so I'm like, crowd, shh. He's great to play. And he told me to buy his house.
I love the competitive nature. Micah just loves the game. And you can tell that like he really does, like he has respect for Aaron Rodgers. If you're a student of the game and you love the game, even if you're like a young-ish player like Micah, you understand how great Aaron Rodgers has been for the league, and it's an honor to be able to go out there, compete against them, even at this age, to be able to go out there. Micah actually got a sack later in the game, I believe, to be able to, to sack them and compete. It's just fun. This is why I love football, man. It's a child's game, and if you're blessed with the opportunity to go out there and actually make the league and compete against the guys that you used to grow up watching, you can see the joy in his face, and I think it's dope moment.
I think it's gay, but that's just me.
Somebody once told me that if someone constantly brings up like gay topics or talks about people being gay, that may be a sign about them. I'm just passing the message about what I was taught. I'm not saying nothing about you at all. Let's be clear. I'm just saying that this is a message that I've always been like taught. Like if somebody keep bringing up the same shit, they may swing that way a little bit, and that's okay if they do. It's 2025. I'm just saying I was taught that. Go ahead, JB.
The person that told you that probably was gay.
Right? Yeah. So I actually like it's validated.
Right. And then, by the way, like I want to bring up more gay stuff.
Sure you do.
Yeah. I don't like gays.
Proves my point
So,
that you do.
Let's move on.
So you have no take other than that.
What?
So we watched the whole video, Michael Parsons, Aaron Rodgers comment, and the only take you have is that it was gay. That's
right there. Well, look, he don't even hit him. It's gay. It's soft. It's pussy. And now he wants to be his buddy.
He couldn't hit him. He was trying to strip
Lawrence Taylor would have blew Aaron Rodgers' fucking back out. So yeah, it is gay. So yeah, move on because it is gay. Because like the motherfucker,
why would Michael do that and get fined?
Hey, look at the motherfucker. Look at it play again, baby. Motherfucker touch his arm like this.
He tried to strip him
because he wanted his fucking jersey after the game.
Ball.
You wanted his gay jersey, homie. Stop defending this gay soft pussy shit, homie.
You don't know football no more?
This shit is pussy, homie.
It's been that long since you've been coaching. You don't know football.
By the way, it's a total legal hit. Total legal hit to hit him right there.
He's trying to strip sack him,
homie. It's a total legal hit to hit him, is it not?
Get the ball.
Is it live during the whistle right here or not?
Get the ball.
Is it during the whistle or not?
This motherfucker's crazy.
Thank you.
I can tell you never play D-line. Quarterback, we're going for the ball, quarterback. Something you don't know about. He's going for the ball.
This is going for the ball. You motherfuckers is killing me, homie. Your generation is pussy, homie. That's real shit. God damn. Your whole generation's pussy, homie. You know what going for the ball is, Smitty? You know what going for the ball is, homie? Coming from the motherfucker. Coming from the backside, homie, and hitting that motherfucker like a man, homie.
He threw the ball out.
Oh, gay ass shit.
He threw the ball out. He dove for it.
Motherfucker playing full speed. Guess what then? Guess what? Go to play. Go play again, baby. I'm throwing that motherfucker, and he should have came over that motherfucker's shoulder, homie, and fucking grabbed his motherfucker's bitch ass, homie. Look at that gay ass shit. Soft, homie. Y'all soft. Your pussy ass generation soft, homie.
You're reaching. Can't none of y'all see us though in anything.
You crazy as fuck.
And none of y'all sees anything. Y'all old motherfuckers don't want to see it in boxing and fighting and wrestling and fucking football. Y'all want to see us in anything. All y'all all talk. Y'all walk around.
You've been protected too long.
All this macho shit.
You've been protected by these too long, homie. You've been protected by these too long,
homie. I know you say that. I ain't know about no phone. I ain't had phone my whole life.
Stop.
So stop it. You stop it.
Y'all pussy, homie. Y'all pussy.
I don't want to see us.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Chat. I'm gonna talk to the chat because my cousins won't listen.
Y'all generation soft.
His generation, they whole life they try to act tough and act hard to try to impress other dudes. You know what that's called, really, Bailey? Fuck.
By the way, homie, I didn't know what was going on, but all I know is this. We're the gay ones, but y'all play girls in sports.
Y'all literally walk around like
I'm the baddest. I'm the hardest.
Where are the gay ones, though?
You gotta check in with me. You come in my neighborhood.
Soft shit, homie. Go eat a salad.
I missed
All
out.
that fake soft shit.
I missed the interaction between. So what happened? Homie? So Bailey didn't hit the button?
Yeah, on purpose. Bailey fucked me.
It was on purpose?
Yeah,
Or he not used it? Be fair. Let's be fair to Bailey on that.
Ain't no fair.
See, you give me all these fair. You defend Bailey, homie. I be real. So he not used to you doing the gay take.
Man, we talked pre-show though.
Oh, I wasn't there.
You was here pre-production.
I didn't hear you talk about show the gay take.
I said be ready to drop that motherfucker when I, you know what I mean?
No, you did not. You didn't say that at all.
Yes, I did say that. Because you told him to drop it when he introduced me. And I said, well, be ready to drop it when we fucking bring in JP, yo.
I didn't hear that at all. I didn't hear that conversation one time.
Yeah, I bet you did, homie. Shout out to the Gipster, man.
I fucking broke something with the ball and it bounced. Anyway, go ahead, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, homie.
I hit the ball, I bounced the ball, I spiked the ball, and it hit the thing and broke the glass. Go ahead, man.
Homie, did you see this James Madison game yesterday?
No, I didn't watch I don't watch Tuesday night football games. What
the fuck
was that? Lamar?
Break this down real quick.
Did Lamar Jackson play last night?
I'm being racist.
No, I'm saying, what is this?
This is James Madison
Why
playing.
is that racist? Why is that racist, homie?
Why is this Lamar? Why every black dude with dress gotta be Lamar?
No, the face thing, I thought this whole thing was covered.
He's never done that, homie.
No, the thing was covered, homie.
He's never done that, homie. Stop.
What do you mean? He painted his face. Lamar painted his face that year in the playoffs.
Don't paint his shit like this. Are you fucking kidding
but
me?
he had the other thing on like he was gonna hit a lick, so I don't know.
That's not a fucking face paint. Break this down real quick. James Madison, do you like this? Do you love it? If your player did this, what are you doing?
Break down what?
This face paint, homie. If your player came out, if you on the field, homie, you got your thing, you go on the plate, you go on the first 10 plays, you look to the left, and you see fucking Trail, your starting running back, got his face like this. Like, are you cool with this? Like, what's the actions?
He's white face. He's Drewski. He's racist. What? So anyway, can I be honest?
You got a crazy show. Yeah.
This is just a great segue from the last conversation we just had. Y'all gay. This is gay. I mean, is it not? Is this not soft pussy gay shit or not? What the fuck is he doing? He'd rather look pretty and lose than just go out there, homie, and put your fucking helmet on. Like, what the fuck we doing, homie?
So you tell me there wasn't players in your era who painted their whole fucking face?
I don't know. You watch Vladimir
You're a
on
liar, bro.
I mean, you watch the program? Is that where you're getting this from? The movie, homie, the program? Are you shitting me right now?
I ain't never seen it.
This motherfucker here, boy.
No, you don't be mad. I've never seen the program. I've always heard of it.
That explains everything then.
Yeah, I've seen
in summation, you just explain your whole life.
I seen Remember the Titans. I seen Coach Carter. I seen fucking what's the racist one? The basketball movie, the racist one in Indiana. I seen that one.
Hoosiers.
That one. There's another one. What's the other?
Why is Hoosiers racist?
No, it's the other one though that is racist.
In Indiana.
Maybe it was Indiana then. It's a basketball movie. Road to Glory. Or something like that.
That's Texas. But go ahead.
Texas. Road to Glory. Seen that. I seen a lot of historical sports movies. I ain't seen that one.
Motherfucker said one of those racist. Nothing to do with it.
Glory Road.
It was actually the other way. The white boy took all brothers. You should be like glorified.
No, but the other teams though was not accepting it though.
Yeah, I don't think it was racist though. It was just they didn't know about it yet.
What the fuck you talking about? It was literally racist.
Homie, there's only one brother per team in the SEC, the SWC, in the SWWC, in the SEC. I know that movie by heart, by the way. So
he would defend his whites, boy. I almost respect it in a weird way. He said it was racist. Like, nobody yet.
I damn near I can literally verbatim, word for word, the whole movie.
All right, tell me the whole start real quick. Go.
The song's on, homie, and there's this guy walking around, and then it's girls playing. And because he was the girls' coach, and he won the girl, and the girls tried to lift him up, and he fell. Yeah. And then he goes home, and he's playing basketball with his little son, and he bounced past the motherfucker, busted the little boy's shit up, and the wife come out. He got a phone call, and it was UTEP. At the time, Southwestern State College. And then they call him and say, hey, we'd love you to come down and talk to us. And the next thing you know, if I got to coach college basketball at D1 and that's what it takes, then yeah. So then he gets in the car, homie, drives down there, talks to the guy, and then he accepts the job, and then they move into the dorm room. They got to live in the dorm. So the wife is walking with the kids, and there's dudes in towels walking down the thing, Texas Western College, and he's like, she's looking around at these young boys and shit. The wife is, and then they move in with one of the coaches. He got a gator hung up on the ceiling, and they walk into his dorm, and then they're like, "Damn, this is yours. You can have this room. And that gator, you can have the gator if you like it." And he told the little girl and the little boy, and then they had the gator, and then they moved in, and they said, "Hey, well, if this is what you got to do to coach D1 basketball, then so be it." And then the next thing he goes, boom, cuts to it, and he goes, "Well, you got to, if you want to play with the big boys, you got to recruit." And then he's like, "Well, we don't have no money to go recruit." Well, that's why he breaks out his own cheese, gives it to the little white boy to go recruit. He goes to Gary, New York, all these places. They take his clothes off because he asks, like, so the white boy recruiting, and he's like, Neville Shed, they're colored boys. And these motherfuckers is in Harlem, homie. And this motherfucker goes, Did he say colored? It sure don't look like no colored TV neither. And then the motherfucker's walking up on him, and then the motherfucker next thing, he's on the phone at the payphone, calling the coach. I'm gonna need some more money, and he got no clothes on. They took the white boy's clothes, but he on the bus, bringing them back, homie. He brought 3 cats from Harlem back. They go to Gary. Coach go to Gary and go scoop up your boy, what's his name? Fournoy. Go scoop him up in Gary. He's a steel wheel worker. And then the motherfuckers at the mama's house, they having peach cobbler together. And the kid come home like, "Mama, you'll never believe these white boys tried to jump me." And the white boy is the coach, and he's in the house already. That's me. I already out recruited you, homie. I'm already with the mom. Yeah.
Rubbing feet.
But yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
President, hey, Kevin the Sugar, take that whole thing. Start from when JB said, "I can replay."
I keep going. I can do the whole movie if you want.
Take that whole thing and then insert put JB's voice underneath the actual video clip of him doing like the same. It's gonna take you a lot of time, but I believe in you.
I can actually keep going and do the whole movie.
Yeah, but we don't have time for it. It's 6:56, and we got to go to. Do we got something crazy before we go to? Oh yeah, I guess a fan. Back to my shit. I guess a fan made like a little compilation of all my Daniel Jones takes. So we're gonna watch this before we go to our first commercial break. And I move my car. So let's check it out. What is your fascination with this guy Daniel Jones? I don't understand it. You think Daniel Jones is John Elway? You think Daniel Jones is Joe Montana? He balling, homie. I love it. He ain't that good, homie. Point blank, period. Cut and dry. He ain't that good. Move on. You were wrong. It's okay. I've been wrong before many times on this show. You are wrong about this. Take it. Own it. But Daniel Jones can't get to the playoffs. Like, that's how bad Daniel Jones is. Like, he's that bad. And you can compare him to Sam Darnold. He ain't Sam Darnold, homie. Daniel Jones is better right now.
Can't be honest.
You feel like Daniel Jones is just as good as Trevor Lawrence. Like, do you really, like, for real? Like, no bullshit.
You'll pay him, but not Daniel Jones.
And again, your eyes, yes, I would. Yep. Yes, I would.
Your eyes don't work.
He's a better athlete. He's faster. He's quicker. He has a better arm.
You know
the guy was drafted to go to the fucking MLB and the NFL at the same time. One of the best premier athletes in the NFL. My eyes do work, actually. How about that? Where Danny Dimes has never, to this point, been considered the best player on his offensive team. Call me the real one. All I know is Daniel Jones is not on Jalen Hurts' level.
He'll get moved on. He'll be good. We'll be looking back at this 3 years from now.
These are the 2 worst quarterbacks in the NFL on the same team. It reminds me of the Spider-Man meme. It's pointing to like
2 hours later.
Yeah. My Colts are the best team in the NFL. We'll get to that. We'll get to it. But I had to start off the right way. Best team in the NFL by far, not even close. I love Danny Dimes. Yeah. Call me Naptown Smitty. Indianapolis Colts Smitty. Undefeated Smitty. one-time punt all season, Smitty. Danny Dimes, Smitty. In Naptown, JB, guess what we call him, Daniel Jones? He ain't Danny Dimes no more. We call him Indiana Jones. He's Indiana Jones in my city, homie, with the cowboy hat. MVP, Danny D. Oh, I'm hyped. Oh, you're the quarterback whisperer.
I've been on.
All praise, JB.
He's
the one guy that figured it out.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Times, what?
Is that really?
What?
Nothing. Go ahead, homie.
Mila Kimes, my homegirl, spoke about Drake May, and here's what she had to say.
You know, what stood out about Drake May's game just so far here in year 2 for you?
I think he's become one of the best deep ball throwers in the entire NFL.
No doubt.
I mean, week after week after week now, he is, I think, first in completion percentage, or no, second in completion percentage, first in QBR, and throws over 15 yards this year. And watching the Titans tape, I mean, it's not often when you have a young quarterback who's chucking it, they're just finding one-on-ones and throwing it outside the numbers, but then you hit it there. Watching them, Tennessee played a ton of zone against him, which, by the way, I think is like defense is starting to fear the Patriots' passing attack, actually opened up things on the ground. And all of his bombs were just beaten zone. I mean, the whole shot to Booty was versus quarters. How do you beat quarters? Go over the top. The whole shot to Mac Hollins versus cover 2. And then,
how good is Mac?
Stop.
Hold on, what's she saying wrong so far?
Everything.
Hold on real quick. If I use AI,
God damn, homie.
If I use AI and I change her voice,
what?
Jason. If I use AI and I change her voice to a male's voice, and you close your eye and you didn't know it was her, would you be as mad? He's bringing out the whiteboard.
I'm not gonna allow this, homie.
Move the video, baby, real quick. I guess we got the whiteboard coming up.
Got it.
You got it? Okay, let's get the cameras right.
Shit.
You see this, Callie? You about to go on the whiteboard, Callie.
This is ridiculous. Go back to you replay, Bailey. Right, let it run right there, Bailey. I want to hear what she says. Beats quarters.
just beaten zone. I mean, the whole shot to Booty was versus quarters. How do you beat quarters? Go over the top. The whole shot to Mac Hollins versus cover 2. And then
how good is Mac Hollins?
The whole shot versus quarters.
No, said how do you beat quarters going over the top?
Is that what she said?
She did say that. Bailey, right? I know she said that, but yes, she said that. All right, so real quick. She just said, how do you beat quarters? Throw it over the top. So let's break this down, Mina, since you know so motherfucking much. Here's quarters, all right? Do you ever understand what the fuck quarters is?
Explain it.
Quarters means the safeties are any number 2 vertical route runner man. That means it turns into cover fucking 0, okay? So if any number 2 receiver goes vertical, they take them. Now, if they don't go vertical, these 2 are at 8 yards and they're the run fitter. They actually help the run box. Guess who has over the top, Smitty?
Who?
The corners. So how the fuck do you beat quarters by throwing over the top, Mina? It doesn't happen. Actually, it's contrary to belief. The quarters beater is getting any number 3 receiver to the flat. By definition, the 3rd receiver is what beats quarters, not the goddamn deep ball. Are you fucking shitting me, ESPN, for allowing this motherfucker to go on your motherfucking channel and fucking spit this false narrative rhetoric bullshit? Are you shitting me? Now quarters, you go over the top, homie? You're on ESPN and you're lying to everybody. You fucking moron. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Number 3s to the flat, Smitty, is what beats quarters. Guess why? Because there's no flat player. Holy fuck, man. And guess guess what, Smitty?
What?
Have you ever thrown a seam ball versus cover fucking 3 with one safety's in the fucking middle of the field? Have you ever seen a seam ball thrown to the middle of the fucking field so it's a pick and a knockout shot? What are you talking about, you fucking little girl?
Why your voice doing that, homie?
Cause, homie, I'm fucking irritated with this broad, homie. I'm tired of seeing the broad on TV, homie. Fuck.
It's like a hater to me, man. Shout out to Mina Cons, man, for just breaking down the numbers the way that she does, man, highlighting the greatness of Drake May, the deep ball shots, her breaking down the actual film and seeing what he actually did against certain coverages. That's all she's doing right now, man. Agree to disagree. She's sitting next to real football guys next to her who play at a very high level. Your guy, Dan Orlovsky's there.
Say what you said again.
She's sitting next to real football guys who play at a real high level.
Why did Dan?
He agrees.
Hey, Dan, why did you check
Dan
that
agrees. Dan agrees with her.
Dan, why
Dan
did you
agrees
check
with
that
her.
over? Play it again. I want to see Dan now.
Play the whole. Let's play it. Let's play it.
Clip this motherfucker right now and send it to Dan right now.
Shout out to Dan Orlovsky, too.
Yo, let me see. Fuck that.
I mean, it's not often when you have a young quarterback who's chucking it, they're just finding one-on-ones and throwing it outside the numbers. But Dan, you hit it there. Watching him, Tennessee played a ton of zone against him, which, by the way, I think is like defense is starting to fear the Patriots' passing attack. Actually opened up things on the ground, all of his bombs were just beaten zone. I mean, the whole shot to Booty was versus quarters. How do you?
Okay, you can't throw whole shots versus quarters.
I hear you. Come on.
Okay, go ahead, go on.
But maybe you did it.
Go over the top. The whole shot to Mac Hollins versus cover 2, and then
how good has Mac Hollins been for that?
Now it's a whole shot versus 2 and quarters.
It's a different play.
It don't matter.
She's naming multiple plays, homie.
She said the coverage, Smitty.
But if you ain't got the play, though, homie, respectfully, hold on. But if you ain't got the play, though, homie. Yeah, we back, y'all. Hour number 2. I'm not even gonna ask y'all to hit the like button because I know y'all ain't gonna do it. So it don't even matter. We here, we live. And appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to my homie the Gipster.
Have you seen the cringe videos of old girl and Bill Belichick's girlfriend?
Oh, I saw one where it was like the one of the guys was taking a picture with her or some shit, like the first down marker.
She all on the field, warm up.
Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing.
She just got all kind of shit going on, man. But anyway, man, we got the guy that got Brian Kelly fired coming on our show right now. Our main man, Bama legend, 3-time national champion, NFL quarterback, AJ McCarron.
AJ,
what up? Hey, AJ really be feeling himself during the intro.
He really be in the background, like smiling and shit.
Yeah, that intro's fire. I got like DMs from all kind of cats. Like, man, who made AJ's intro? They don't ask about Sean King intro at all. They don't ask about Sean King intro at all.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. AJ, did you get Brian Kelly fired?
I hope not, but listen, I called it out. I said if they struggled, and I said on y'all show. I said look for it to be a conversation. Yeah. But listen, I didn't think it was going to come that quick. You know, yeah, that's what she said. But I thought it would, with LSU and the rumblings you hear behind the scenes of them not having the money to pay that buyout. But like me and you discussed on the phone, I think there's some other factors to it that's, going to happen where he's not getting all of that 53. So, I think that's one thing that helped him out.
It's as fertile as recruiting grounds as there is in the nation, in my opinion, per capita anyways. I believe Louisiana, South Carolina are my two favorite as far as per capita. You can find a bunch of gyms in the rough there. They're in a prime location. You got Bama, Florida, Texas. I mean, you're in a hell of a place to go get them. Frank Wilson, I know in a long time, great recruiter. I'm sure you do. Another friend of mine, Jaluk, is a Louisiana legend in recruiting. He's now at Florida. He slapped a motherfucker. Got suspended, but he's at Florida. Dave told me similar things that you and I discussed. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there with Brian Kelly, because he also had a cat fall off a 75-mile-an-hour wind tunnel on the deer stand. But that's not even been discussed. So I want to dive
15-year anniversary.
15-year anniversary for that kid. Shout out to that GA kid. Financial aid was a motherfucker.
Wow.
So I want to dive into this. Where are we in the college world right now? In a deep macro scale, like AJ McCarron's take on where we are. $179 million has been paid out, and it isn't even November yet. We've never seen anything like it. I thought it was a major deal when Willie Taggart got $18 million to leave Florida State. Here's $18 million. Get the hell out. Now we're paying guys $100 million. In the case of Mike Norvell, Florida State, that's probably why he hasn't been let go yet. They can't manage that dollar amount for the staff and then bring in a new staff. So where are we at in college football, and what does it mean?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're as a totality, we are at a time where we've never seen before. I think there's so many question marks of, the NCAA not understanding the portal, not understanding everything they were affecting when they made all these changes, not knowing who's, what kids are getting paid, how much they're getting paid, how are we going to sustain it? And then now, I mean, it's just the way it is with social media and more, presidents and ADs not having, the nuts about them to just stand up and say, hey, we're going to see this out for a little bit longer. They feel the pressure. So therefore they think, oh, well, shit, I'm going to be the next one to get fired. So therefore they start firing coaches earlier than what needs to happen, because in the end, you're firing coaches that are winning double-digit games a year. Right. And then who are you going to hire? There ain't that many double-digit win coaches out there.
The next hot guy, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, and if that doesn't work, you give him 2 years. I mean, on the scale we're on right now, you're just giving everybody 2 years, and then it's, you didn't win a national championship when there's 3 national championship coaches in all of college football. And we think we're just gonna go hire all these coaches that are gonna come in and just win national championships. But it's all because it goes back to the NCAA, because you put the pressure by making this body of college football the way it is. You put all this pressure on these presidents and these ADs to go out and make calls to all these boosters to ask for all this money for all, the last 5 years or so. And the ROI on their money, they're not seeing shit. And when you don't see any return on your money, right, you're not going to keep giving money. It's just the way it is. It's all of business. If I ask you and Smitty, hey, Smitty and JB, I got an unbelievable deal with this business situation over here. Y'all give me $100,000 each. I'm going to turn that $100,000 and we're going to flip it. And y'all say, okay, well, what's the time frame on that? Give me 1 year. And after that 1 year, guess what? And y'all ain't had your money flipped.
Right.
You got questions.
Right.
You'd be like, hey, what happened to the money? So you can't keep going to these same people and these same boosters asking for money and not see anything in return, and then expecting them to keep giving money. It doesn't work that way. And then you expect them to say, hey, we need help with the buyout now. That coach
right.
work out, but this next coach I got, it's going to work out.
Right.
It's the same story over and over. It don't make any sense.
There's 3 guys now without Nick Saban that have won natties currently coaching. Like, there's 3 guys out of 131 playing schools, Smitty. Like, I don't think they realize what AJ's saying. If you're LSU, though, do you write a check to Nick Saban and say, here's $25 million a year, turn it down? Tell me no.
I'm giving a call regardless. I don't think he would ever take it, but I'm giving a call. And then I'm going to ask him, if he would help in the process or at least lead me in the right direction. If not, but I mean, he's for sure a call. Every top coach, Urban Meyer, just to see what they say. Urban Meyer, Coach Saban, Lane's gonna get a call. Anybody that I think, and then if that road doesn't work, I go to John Summerall. I go to Joe Brady. I go to guys that have a connection down there, right? Already. And they were loved when they, in the sense of Joe, they were loved when they were down there. And I go try to get those guys next.
Yeah. Any chance, before we get into the rundown, any shot that Sark leaves Texas for the league? Listen, I know Sark well. I think he's tired of it. I think he's talked to Nick, I'm sure, and Coach Saban has said, listen, man, this is why I left. This is why Mike Krzyzewski left college basketball early. I give him the most credit. He saw this shit coming down the pike and got out earlier than all of them, because it's the same thing in basketball, if not worse. I think Sark's fed up. I think Sark wants out because this is basically the NFL, so why not go to the NFL where it's at least contracted and there's actual contracts that these guys got to live by. They just can't up and leave. I think he's tired of that. Even though the portal's going to 1, I still think I could see him leaving this.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you listen, college coaches in whatever sport you pick. Look at Tennessee's coach, baseball coach. What did he do? He left Tennessee where he was making more money and goes to be the manager of the San Francisco Giants, right? It's happening in all of college sports. College coaches, they don't have enough time. It's too much on them. They would just rather coach the game and enjoy the game that they grew up loving and that they loved coaching and why they got into the business. They didn't get into the business to manage books and manage contracts and everything else, because your college GMs are not what your professional GMs are.
No,
those are dudes that have done it for a living. These college GMs are dudes that are just friends, and all of a sudden you put them in a lot of different places. Not all, but a lot of different organizations and universities are just friends that you just label them as a GM, and they don't control shit.
AJ, I said this a couple of weeks ago, and then I was a hater. I said there's really one guy doing it, and that's Mike Lombardi, who's done it in the NFL. Other than that, they're fucking DFOs. Stop. They're really SIDs. We're just putting these guys, coach, he was responsible for Notre Dame's roster at Notre Dame. He's at SC. Shut the fuck up. These guys are clowns that think that they're really GMs in college. They just took a 10th extra coach, put him on the field, Smitty, when they went from 9 to 10 full-timers. Then they added 1 million analysts. They added DFOs times 2, which is considered a GM. And now you got SIDs, like a whole office of SIDs. We used to have one guy. This shit is ridiculous now. It's become a mockery. I agree with AJ's point. That's a great take, because I think, who wants to manage books and shit, Smitty, when I'm coaching?
No, and that's the issue. That's what I've heard in the past on Sark is, listen, Texas is a great spot to be, right? Even though I think it's overhyped a lot, but it's the reason it's overhyped is because the amount of money they have at that university and the people that are tied in with that university. It's not from a winning factor, because they ain't won anything.
Really haven't won much. Yeah.
But they think, all right, well, in this day and age, if we can get the money there and we do the right stuff, then everything's based off of money in college, so we can win. I think I've heard rumblings. I mean, even last year, going back to Sark supposedly wanting the Vegas job with the Raiders, right, is that he was tired of the alumni and the boosters and the control they had on the program. And I think, listen, I think they could possibly lose the next 3 out of 4 of their remaining games. I mean, they got a tough end to their season. Smitty talked about it yesterday. I think it was Mississippi State.
They got Vandy, Georgia, Arkansas, Texas A&M.
Right. So, I could see them losing 3 out of 4. If that happens, I think Sark is gone. And then it really makes the coaching carousel just a absolute shit show because, that will be the number one sought after job. It's just what
It'll jump all the other jobs, huh?
Yeah, 100%, just because of the money.
That's crazy. It's interesting, man. I don't know. You think so? Sean King and Weddle and I argued because Lane and Sark are like best friends in the world, at least in this profession. And I don't know how Lane would take that job. Like, because I know a lot of people are hitting me up like, "Oh, Lane's going to take Texas for Sark," and I go, "I don't think that. I'm against it. You kind of believe in it. Tell me why."
Well, it's not from a sense of Lane pushing for the job and Sark getting pushed out. Yeah. Right. It's not like he's trying to backdoor him and get a little backstab in there. That ain't it. I think it's Sark wanting to leave. And so therefore Sark being able to say, hey, if you want this job, this is the demands I would go in with. And if they're willing to give you these demands, then it's a good job. But this is what I would, and kind of help Lane out from a sense of like, this is what to expect from them. And this is what I would, because listen, they're all tied in with Jimmy Sexton. So it's being able to work the system in your favor, which is why I think he would take that job because listen, from a money standpoint, and you have the resources there to win. It's just whether you believe in yourself. And listen, Lane believes in himself. Hell, he was talking shit to old buddy on the field before he did his press conference.
I think he likes the water too much, and Austin's way too like left winged. Like it's just a weird. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to me. Like Sark's more like L.A. I can go live in Austin. Lane, even though he's in LA, obviously, and all that, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting,
when
man.
He talks, homie, it's his job.
It does talk, but also like Lane's come out, and Lane is this way. By the way, he don't care about money like that. He's not gonna know what I mean by that is he's not gonna allow money. Yeah. Well, but he's been that way since I've known him, though. He's not gonna allow money to make a decision because he learned that from his pops. So, like, he's not, in my opinion, he's not going to let that happen.
They're making $9 million a year right now, not counting any bonuses. So, I mean,
and the rumors are like Florida will offer him over 13.
Yeah.
So, it
matters is what I'm saying. I was like,
it does matter. But I'm saying, but like to AJ's point, if Ole Miss offers him 13 mil to stay, and then Florida offers him 13 mil to go, to me, I don't know.
I don't think it's based off the money of his contract as much. Now, do I think he's going to push and Jimmy and them will push for him to get 15 mil a year, especially if the reports are true of him getting 13 or 13 and a half from Florida? They're still going to push that. And Texas can do that with the amount of money they have. They could do that. They could pay him 15 mil a year. That where people forget is the money side of it. What you have to go in and ask is, okay, what's my rev share amount? Is that going to be able to bump up more? All right. Were the contracts going into this season, were they front loaded or are they back loaded to where I have more money to spend this off season? Like what's the amount of that money? And am I able to get more if I need it? So I think when I think of the money situation, I don't think of his contract alone. I think of what type of money is in the program right now, and what are we willing to spend, and am I able to get more in the end to go get the guys that I need to get, to pull the guys from Alabama, to pull the guys from Georgia or wherever, and also be able to recruit these dudes to keep them from going to these other universities, to keep them out of, they're from Florida, bring them over to Texas. They're from Louisiana, bring them over to Texas. That's the money I think about when I think of the coaching situation.
Take a look at this clip on McAfee's show the other day from Lane and see if you think it's organic or not. Smitty, AJ, and go from there real quick.
Said there, just so you know, because you haven't known me very long, Pat. I've never made a decision based off of money, nor will I. And
Love that.
For a lot of people, they're just like, well, money and it does this and does that. I've seen too many examples in life where money does not buy happiness. So I am never going to make a decision off of money, nor do I care about it. And
it's good to have.
Jimmy Sexton gets really mad when I say that.
He's got enough.
We got to get this. We got to get this. And I'm like, Jimmy, I don't care. And he goes, I do.
He said, that's why I'm here. Of course.
Exactly what AJ said earlier. Jimmy's going to try to get all those. He got all these guys. Those are his guys. So, like, it's funny, man. It's funny, like, how this is going to work out. I just don't think he's like, I think it's for his dad taught him well as a youngster, like, don't shop a job on a job. I know that was a big thing from that family. The same with Urban Meyer, same with Saban. A lot of guys don't shop a job. I'll fire your ass if you're shopping while you're on the job.
I don't think money runs him. Listen, Lane's made enough money in his whole career, right? I mean, he's been hired and fired enough to where you're getting paid regardless. So I think he's true in that. That's why I said I think it comes down to the money inside the program. Front-loaded contracts, back-loaded contracts, what's the rev share? I think it's everything, every other factor around it. I mean, Lane's got enough money to do what the hell he wants. Like he ain't worried about the money in his contract. But Jimmy is, because Jimmy gets 3%. And if Jimmy's getting 3% of every big-time coach that he's pushing, what does that do for Jimmy?
Yeah, he's got more than all of them. Here's the thing, like at the end of the day, though, there's a lot of jobs open. We haven't seen this many jobs open before November ever, and $179 million paid out already. Like, it's crazy, and we're not probably there yet. Like, we're probably going to see Norvell go. We're probably going to see a few others. We'll see what happens with Dion in Colorado. He's got a big contract there, and his health and all that other shit. Listen, there's going to be some more pieces to this that falls here. Like, I truly believe it. Or move around, right? You're going to see Lee Vandy for something. Signetti's kind of locked in, but he probably wishing he didn't lock it in this early. Now that Florida, Penn State, all these jobs are open, I think they locked him in Indiana just because that Penn State job came open. I don't think he thought Florida and LSU and all these other jobs would be open this soon.
I just ask y'all. I'll go down. This is an interesting thing. I'll go down just at some of the SEC schools, and whether you think they're you just tell me if you think for sure they're going to be there. Ole Miss.
No.
Is it a guarantee? No. Missouri.
No. Drink.
Auburn.
No.
I think he's gone.
Florida is already open.
It's over, yeah.
Lebby at Mississippi State.
What I say he stays because I don't think it was a better job for him, and I don't think he's going to be he's not a high commodity at this moment right now that he would have been.
Arkansas already open.
Yeah.
Vandy. What happens with Clark Lee?
I think he'll stay.
I think he leaves too. I don't know where, but I think it's going to be interesting with Clark. I think he ends up staying or he goes to either Arkansas, LSU, one of the bigger jobs. Like Vanderbilt's great and it's a good story and all that. And James Franklin did a good job there too and beat Georgia and had some great wins. But you can't sustain it, in my opinion, versus these other teams. And I think Clark knows that.
LSU already open. South Carolina, Beamer.
It'll be open.
Open, yeah.
Kentucky with Stoops.
It'll be open.
Oklahoma with Venables.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting.
Ooh. Tennessee. If Oklahoma job comes open and Heupel takes that job, now Tennessee's open. That's just in the SEC. Look at how many jobs could be open.
Damn.
That's right at 10 that could be open, if not more. That's insane. That's in the SEC. This coaching carousel is about to be nuts. Like you said, we already got 11 openings. You already got, 3 in the SEC that are open, and you're not even till 2 November.
Yeah, that's a hell of a point because you got other big jobs that are going to come open. Oklahoma State's there. Michigan State may open. UCLA sitting here on the West Coast with 95 degrees weather this week. Like, I'm just saying, it's going to be very interesting on some of these jobs. Now, some of these jobs aren't attractive like they once were. Boone's Pickens not at Oklahoma State no more, so it's kind of deteriorated that job. But it's still got facilities. They still got a conference you can win in. Same with Va Tech, right? Man, Oregon State's kind of the big dog out, and then Stanford has to hire a coach. By the way, they've got an interim coach there, so like it's crazy. I've never seen it like this in my life, never, because that's the landscape we created. NCAA created this landscape, by the way.
Yep.
So I don't know, but anyway, let's dive into it, Smitty.
Let's talk a little Bama, man. Bama took out South Carolina, man. Big time win. Want to get your breakdown, AJ, your thoughts. What did you see? What did you like? What didn't you like? Just kind of your overview on the game.
They struggled a bit, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, I told y'all, like, it's a tough place to play. If Bama, the concern I had was if Bama didn't start fast, stay ahead of the sticks, and not hurt themselves, and it came down to the fourth quarter, and they're in the games. South Carolina's in the game, or they have the lead. It is going to be a tough win. I thought defense, unbelievable first half by the defense. You had the pick six. You really kept Lenore Sellers from doing anything in the entire first half. The offense struggled really pretty much the entire game, from Ty being a little inaccurate that you hadn't seen all year, underthrowing some balls, kind of missing some dudes that were open that he usually is always going to make. And then you had drops by the receivers. The running game is still we're decent one week, and then we struggle the next. I thought the O-line, for the most part, with those two dudes, Thomas Jr. and Dylan Stewart, that South Carolina's got, who are two of the best in the country, with the pass rush. I thought the O-line played pretty well, to be honest with you. They had a lot of chips with running backs and tight ends to help out. But listen, this is just one of those games that every championship team has during the year, during their run, that you have to come out with this win. You're going to be struggling, but when it's nut cutting time, you got to find a way to win. And the offense put it together. Defense, unbelievable job. When the offense drives down, scores, and then hits a big 2-point conversion to tie the game up at 22-all. And then defense to go out. It's two veteran guys that were there under Coach Saban, and Tim Keenan, D. Lyman, that gets Lenore, starts the strip, and then Deontay Lawson, who was a preseason All-American captain for the last 2 years, at Mike linebacker, comes in and strips it all the way out. And, Bama recovered it and then went down and did what they were supposed to, scored. It's just one of those wins. South Carolina, I don't care what their season's like and what their record's like. It's always a tough place to play. And I thought it was a big win, though.
Yeah. Let me go back to all these openings, because Bama hired DeBoer, and that was probably the least expected hire last year for that place, and that particular legendary, historic place, Alabama, that you played at, and replacing Nick Saban. It's always harder to replace the guy. It's usually the other guy after the guy.
Yeah.
What job do you see this year being that type of scenario where the DeBoer gets hired? Like, is there an outlier that everyone's going to be like, damn, Elko, Beamer? Like, who's the guy that's going to take an LSU job or a Florida job that we won't expect, if anybody? Is there a guy out there that you just are like, damn, that's a shocker? Because I'm hearing hype at LSU, but then you make a great point, because if something happens in Oklahoma, it seems like he would go to his alma mater, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because like he's built a lot there in Tennessee already. He has a contender. I don't know if they're a contender for Natty, but they're a contender every year as far as being competitive, playing and winning a lot of games. I don't know. I mean, obviously you can argue LSU's a better job, I guess, but like,
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he would leave Tennessee, because Tennessee's got money. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you're in a perfect setup to where you can win at Tennessee. I don't know if he leaves, but I could see him leaving Tennessee to take his, alma mater job at OU, where he spent so many years. I mean, hell, he was recruiting me at OU when he was the OC there under Stoops. So I don't know if he would take the LSU job.
That's the least of my. That one right there is the furthest away from reality to me.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm LSU, I like I said, I'm calling Saban. I'm calling Urban Meyer just to see. But Saban for sure. And then it's Lane Kiffin for me. And then it's guys like John Summerall. I think, listen, he's done an unbelievable job at being down there. He recruits that area. He knows that area, being at Tulane. Like, he's the dude that's who I would go after.
I have young. A guy, like I know the guy that I'm hearing rumors and rumblings, and he's got a lot of SEC ties as well.
Who?
I just don't know if I said it yesterday, but I think Dan Lanning is the guy. Only because I've known him. Listen, he's got 5 of my coaches on the Oregon staff. He's a guy that recruited that area. I believe he may be the best recruiter. Him and Lane may just be number 1 and 2 right now if he goes back to the SEC. I mean, he coached for Nick, coached for Kirby. He knows the layout. He knows the conference. Like, he knows what everything is entails. Do you leave Oregon? And then you got Phil Knight money, which is going to say, I don't want another Mario Cristobal scenario where I lost a coach to Miami because it was his dream job. Yeah. I don't know if Dan Lanning is not from the Pacific Northwest. Like, that's not, I don't know, other than Nike and the pretty uniforms, is in the unbelievable facilities in Oregon. I don't know if that was his destination spot. I believe he's a
You named a lot of shit, though. You said the uniforms, the money, Phil Knight, the stadium.
But you haven't won there yet. Still, I'm not talking about Dan. I'm talking about period. Like, you keep talking about all this pretty shit Oregon has, but they've never done it. All the teams that AJ just mentioned that may have a job opening, other than maybe Vandy and Kentucky, have won natties. like Oregon hasn't done anything. Like, we went to one.
Gonna be the guy that changes that. Imagine if he does bring one to Oregon. Like, that's like you're
wishing this one and shitting this one, Smitty. Like, we can say that all the time. Like,
give up.
Well, now here's the issue though, and AJ you're in the prime though of his young career, Dan Lanning. You don't want to try to go to LSU at 45. You want to go now and then maybe take an NFL shot, which everybody wants to do. They'll try to take that, and then they'll come back and then do what Nick Saban did and be in the high twilight of his career and go through and win a bunch of natties. All these guys are going to take an NFL shot, especially now. When is that going to happen? And does LSU help him go to the NFL faster than Oregon? There's a lot of things out there that goes into this, Smitty, that I think AJ understands. I think you understand that there's a lot of little things on the outside that goes into this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't mind the hire, and I can see it happening.
I had heard last year that Dan was one of the first calls, I'd say first 3 calls that Alabama made for him, and he turned it down. So, and I think if you turn a place down, supposedly, or we'll just say allegedly, so people don't just think I'm making stuff up. But I think if you turn that down, there's a reason. I think he would love to be in the SEC, but at the same time, he understands the brutal schedule that you got to play week in and week out. I think it favors him to be, if he can build a powerhouse and take the mindset that he had at Georgia and in the SEC, and he can somehow get that to Oregon, I think making it to the playoffs each and every year and having a chance to win favors him being in the Big Ten, with the Big Ten being weaker than the SEC as a whole. So I don't know. I mean, I think Dan Lanning's an unbelievable coach. I just don't know if he takes an SEC job and, enters into that gauntlet when he has a favorable schedule each and every year, being in the Big Ten.
Knowing Dan,
he's safe at Oregon.
But Dan's not a safe guy. Dan's not a safe guy. Dan's not a safe guy like that. Dan has an ego like I do, like all of us do in the coaching profession. We all have egos. You can say we can still be good dudes and humble. We have egos.
Yeah. And
Dan Lanning wants to go down in lore. He doesn't want to go down as I won in Oregon. I want to be Nick Saban. I want to win in the show. I want to beat the best of the best, not one guy and Coach Day every year. Like that, let's be honest. I got to go to the gauntlet, and I want to be the best. Here's the issue that I see, the common denominator. I don't believe anyone that coached under Nick wanted to replace Nick. That's Dan, that's Sark, that's Lane, that's all these other guys. I know we know the Lane scenario probably would never happen, but the other ones, I could see why they didn't go there right away. I could see now them getting back into the fold, though, after, now that DeBoer's there and he was the one, the sacrificial lamb. Like, I'll do it. He didn't have ties with Nick like these other guys did. So I don't know. I just see all the guys that reportedly, allegedly were offered that gig and didn't take it. Something screams to me that maybe that's just out of respect, or I don't want to replace the legend that fast. That's like UCLA replacing John Wooden all those years ago in basketball. Like it's a hard deal. So I don't know. It's interesting. But Greg Sankey, who you know well, asked the NCAA to rescind its ruling allowing college players and staffers to bet on pro sports. AJ, obviously all this is going down with this NBA scandal. Sankey says it's a major step in the wrong direction. And the NCAA Division I board has voted to delay the policy change allowing athletes to bet on professional sports. The effective date now is November 22nd. We had Tim Donahue on the show the other day. It was the NBA ref that got caught in that whole thing. And I asked him this particular question, and he said this is just it's inevitable. Like we're allowing – Pandora's box has already been open. I don't think you can keep it closed for very long. Right. And so now this is all it is, Smitty. They're still doing it, by the way. November 22nd. You just don't want to do it right after Adam Silver is about to get thrown into Congress and have to answer some questions.
Right, they're trying to slow shit down. Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing too, which is crazy, is like, all right, you let these college guys bet on pro sports. A lot of these guys are going to be pros probably in the next year or so. They've already created this habit, and now you expect them to just fucking stop because they're pros now. Yeah. I mean, ideally, yeah, you understand the rules. You're not supposed to do it, but I'm saying you're creating a bad habit and a routine where these guys are just gambling every single weekend on games, and then they go to the NFL, and you're telling them to just stop. And then they end up getting caught up in something, and now you got the whole media looking at them, calling them stupid and dumb. It's like, well, you guys created the monster. It don't make sense.
Listen, I'm going to keep it simple. Yep. When we were playing, Smitty, when JB was coaching, the NCAA was created to make high school kids that were in bad times growing up, that grew up with nothing. It gave you an opportunity to make your life better.
Yep.
Right. It gave you a chance to go learn hard work, dedication, commitment to a certain amount of excellence that you might, not saying you had bad parents or anything, but outside of yourself and what it took to win as a group and work with others and people from different walks of life. It seems like the NCAA now just wants to turn everybody's lives into an absolute shit show. Hey, we're going to pay you all this money. We're not going to teach you anything about taxes. It's up to the university and your coaching staff now. They got to be football coaches, and they got to bring in people to teach you about taxes and 401ks and everything else. Good luck. All right. On top of that, we're also we don't care if you get an education. You can transfer each and every year. None of those credits are going to go with you. So by the end of your college day, if you don't have a degree, that's your fault. All right, good luck with that. Oh, by the way, we're also going to give you all this money, and now you can go gamble it all away and have fun. We'll see who all gets involved with the mafia and all these, people that take in bets. And what are we doing? Like, there's no common sense anymore. It is insane. Like, I just don't understand it. We are literally turning kids' lives into an absolute shit show. And we used to be about helping and bettering these kids. And now we have gotten away from what college was all about. You go to college to get an education, to get a degree, be the first person in your family, like myself, to ever have a college degree, like Smitty, right? To change the family tree that you grew up in and that is going to keep growing and extending. That's why you did it. And it was to get out of the situation that you were in but by having an education and getting a better job and making your life better and then teaching your kids the right way. It's not about that shit anymore. It's unbelievable. Like, we are turning these dudes' lives into an absolute shit show because there's never any stats or anything talked about. All the kids that enter the portal and transfer, you hear about the ones that go to the other teams. You don't hear about the thousands that don't make another team, that end up going to another Division II school, that never get heard about again, that never bettered their lives anymore because they gave up a scholarship and now they're not able to nobody cares about this scholarship or degree they got from this Division II school. Like, no, it's not about connections or anything else that you make in life. It's an absolute shit show, and the NCAA is 100% to blame for it.
He just cooked.
No
JB.
doubt.
I don't know what's that.
Non-carrying assholes of America, man. That's what they do. That's what happens. I mean, you allow Arch Manning to have a $200,000 recruiting visit on a weekend, but then you find a guy for a $30 hamburger. It makes no sense.
And that segment, by the way, was brought to you by Bet US TV. Make sure you go to Bet US TV and use promo code Coach JB. Go ahead, JB.
I wasn't brought to you by that at all. AJ, let's play a game.
Oh, here we go.
Shit. Will or won't, AJ? Will or won't? Texas will or won't make the playoffs?
Won't.
Yeah, I don't think they're a very good team. They lost too much up front. Wideout-wise, they're not very good. Secondary-wise, is not what they were. Their defense is good, but I don't know if Arch is the difference maker to get them over the hump. Smitty, Texas will or won't make the playoffs?
I'm going to say won't. Their schedule is too tough.
Yeah. Will or won't, AJ? Lane Kiffin will or won't become a Gator?
Won't.
Ooh, yeah, he answered that real quick. I'm going to say won't because the way AJ answered it, I trust AJ.
I'm going to say will because I'm going to go against both of you.
All right,
cool. I've been saying it, so I think it's a Gator. Will or won't Indiana will or won't win the Natty?
Won't, but they will make the playoffs and win a game in the playoffs.
They look really good, AJ. Like, this is not the same team. Last year they were good and all that. They had a fugazi-ass schedule. They were winning games until they went to Ohio State and all those games. This team looks a little different. Like, this team maybe has
quarterback Mendoza legit, the Mexican.
Yeah. It's going to be hard.
Signetti's my dog, man. Signetti was with me at Bama. Yeah. He's funny as shit. Well, yeah, listen, I got a great Signetti story.
Thank you.
So, Saban one day, like, I guess they had talks in the staff meeting about rotating some guys in, younger dudes at receiver in practice. And so he had some young receivers in with the ones. And so maybe one of the young receivers drops a pass or something happens and or they mess up, blow an assignment. Well, then Saban starts ripping Signetti's ass. He's going off on him. I mean, why the fuck are these guys in there? Like, why isn't Julio and whoever in there? Get them back in the game. And so Signetti's just standing there. And it's just like his interviews, bro. Like, he's just no emotion whatsoever. He looks at you like you were just the dumbest person while you're talking.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and looks at the sidelines and goes, "One motherfucking blue," to call the first group of receivers back in. Bro, I was dying, like standing there, like he didn't say anything else, and he turned back around just like this, and was just like paying attention back to practice. Bro.
Hey, love it. Know your spot. No protocol. Yeah. Understand protocol.
Ain't nothing to argue about. Same. That's the big. Ain't nothing to argue about. It's what it is. Like,
Signetti was the best. Like he cracked me up all the time. But
man, I love him from afar. Like, his energy is. He talks shit. Like, I can tell players love him over there.
Oh, he's got the confidence, and that shit spills off into his team. I wish nothing but the best for Sig. He's
every
awesome.
coach that coach under Saban like the best coaches now? Like, what the hell? Saban a bad boy.
A lot of good ones.
Go ahead.
And now we're questioning one of the other guys that was the guy when the guys used to be guys. And I've been trusting in the coaches under him for a while, and I haven't figured out or found one guy that left him and has been good.
Talk about it, contrary to belief.
And now he got it to 21-year-old. So anyway, will or won't, AJ, will or won't the Dallas Cowboys will or won't make a big trade?
See, I mean, who?
Big
I'm
trade?
going to say.
There's rumors out there. There's Trey Hendrickson available. Here's what the Cowboys need. They got to have a pass rusher. They lost Mike. So Trey Hendrickson, you got Max Crosby rumored out there, which I've heard has been negated and shut down. You got other guys out there possibly that you can go after. I don't know, but
I'm going to say Will.
Yeah, I'd say Will too. I think they got to, right? Because Jerry Jones has been saying too much shit about their defense. They got to make a trade.
I mean, they're trying
I'm going to say Will because in the offseason when Micah, when that whole Micah deal was going down, Jerry kept saying, I mean, we can still make moves off of the pieces we got for him, blah, blah, blah. So I think to keep up to his word so he can be like, I told you we were going to go get somebody, I think they will.
They picked up Clowney a couple weeks ago. I mean, he helped out a little bit, But.
Yeah. Will or won't, AJ, Cleveland, will or won't play Shador?
I think they will.
Yeah, I'm going to say will. Why not? I mean, they're shitty.
I mean, I'm surprised they hasn't played yet.
Racist.
I want to see him play already so we can get this whole shit out of the way.
Me too. I can't wait. Either way, I want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thumbnail.
Either way, right? Like we know. As soon as he play, we barely don't text us. You know the thumb. Like we know what we doing.
We know something. Put AJ McCarron next to Shador.
Yeah.
Like a thumbnail.
Shador the next AJ? Question mark.
Yeah. All right, AJ, to end the show. In your segment, I got to end your segment. Rapid fire right here. I got 10 names.
Damn.
And the game is called Stays or Goes. Stays or Goes. Mike Norvell.
Stays.
Wow. Because of the money.
Because of the money.
Smitty?
Stays.
I say goes. They're going to figure a way out. They can't because Miami and Florida is going to make a new hire. Miami's winning. I think they're going to have to make a splash hire there as well.
If they do, Gus Malzahn's the next head coach there.
Really? I'm surprised.
I think that's why he took that job.
I hear he took it so he can take Arkansas. He's from there. He's a legend. I think that makes sense. I don't know. I can see it. But anyway, stays or goes? Lincoln Riley.
Stays.
I don't know the West Coast like y'all, but I mean, I think he stays, but I don't understand why he stays, but I think he stays.
AJ's with me on that. That motherfucker needs to go. Stays or goes? Mike McDaniels, Dolphins.
Goes.
Stays or goes? Aaron Glenn, Jets.
Stays.
Black.
and he won one game. Hey, Smitty thought he won a Super Bowl.
Your guy, Jermaine Johnson, picking him up and hugging him.
1-7, AJ. 1-7. Motherfucker, act like he won a Super Bowl.
Your guy loves him.
They at least got to give him some time. I know, but the NFL, we can't start this shit in the NFL. Like you gotta give him at least a second year.
I mean, look at Eberflus went pretty quick. Your boy in Nashville went pretty quick.
Yeah.
Stays or goes? Mark Stoops.
Goes.
Goes. Unfortunately.
That's gonna.
Even though I think the BK firing saved some coaches from getting fired.
Good point. I agree.
Stoops
could be one of them. Yeah.
Be saved. Hugh Freeze at Auburn could be saved off of that because these other universities don't want to enter this crazy carousel because they understand the amount of money it's going to take this year with how many coaches, how many spots are already open. They understand, oh, shit, now we're going to have to really put up some money. And it's going to be later into it, and they weren't one of the first ones to go. I think it saves a lot of dudes as well.
Yeah. Stays or goes? Steve Sarkisian.
Goes.
Goes.
I say he goes, man. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting to see him go. But
I think he goes on his own. I don't think.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Mutually beneficial. How's it gonna come out? They're gonna lose two, 3 more games, and yeah.
Stays or goes? Lane Kiffin.
I'm saying stays.
Too many high profile jobs out there. Lane is
He don't
not
care about money. He said he chilling.
Nah, I know, but he care about the job. Ole Miss is not the job.
They might win it all this year.
No, that just shows you Lane can win anywhere. That doesn't mean he can win it all, though. He can win it all at Florida LSU. See, he got to get the win it all thing under his resume right now, because right now he's known as what? AJ OC, a hell of an offensive guy, blah, blah, blah. He's not known as the head coach guy that won the Natty. He's got to get that on his resume. So does Sark, by the way. So it's either jump ship and go to the league, or you go to one of these big-time schools with more resources.
If he goes, I think he stays if he doesn't go to Texas or LSU.
Wow. I still think he's a Gator. Stays or goes? Brian Daboll.
Stays.
Really?
I think with the hype they have and Jackson playing well, I think they're going to give him a second year into the Jackson Dart era, and to see, all right, can
Scatterbo come back, and
can Dabes, turn him around and have a Josh Allen effect to it, to where they take a big, leap in the second year of his tenure.
Stays or goes? Hugh Freeze.
Stays.
Really?
I think the firing of BK saved Hugh his job.
Wow.
Now, unless they lose this weekend, I think they play Kentucky.
Huh?
If they lose this weekend, I think he's fired on Sunday.
Damn.
Stays or goes? Dion Sanders.
Stays.
I think he goes.
He got all the power.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that. I think he goes after this whole thing. He didn't want to play. He didn't want to coach this year.
So you're saying
you think he was done?
I think he's done. I think his health and everything. I think he wants to spend that money and live. Why not? He was fishing on his bye week. They got beat by 50. So I'm just saying, he don't want to be there. Let's be real. Last one, just a bonus. Stays or goes? Adam Silver.
He's staying, boy. He better get that speech ready for Congress.
Hey, it's either him or LeBron. Somebody's going.
Stop.
He's staying until they run his ass out, just like Goodell. The amount of money they make.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's crazy. AJ, always good to have you on. Make sure you guys go check out the Dynasty Bama podcast. T-Rich and AJ killing it. AJ, appreciate you. I got to come out and have some sushi. And a smoothie. So I go get a sushi roll, and then I go next door and get a smoothie, right?
Yeah, you go right next door and get the daiquiri.
What's your props on?
Smitty loves smoothies for some reason. Like, I don't know if it's
smoothies are good,
but it's interesting.
With my skin, I can eat a smoothie. I can eat sushi. That shit good.
That's that WPS in them.
Yeah, I'm not in the hood no more. Go ahead, Jason.
I have a fundamental problem.
What?
With a grown man ordering a smoothie. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm going to go to Robex right after the show. And
I'm just throwing it out there. I have a fundamental problem going out there. Yes, ma'am. Can I have a strawberry banana smoothie? I feel feminine.
See, AJ, the problem, real before you go, the problem with JB's era and his generation is that they spent their whole life just trying to walk around and look tough and be perceived tough because they didn't want to get punked. But really, inside of JB is this little kid, this soft little kid, this lovable little kid with his big old heart, and he's really soft as hell. But he tried to put on his tough exterior. No smoothie, no sushi. I know the real JB. When the camera's off, soft as shit.
So I'm out ordering smoothies. I'm just out here ordering smoothies. But
you go to Starbucks store and order a motherfucking mocha latte, homie. I was in the car. Don't forget. I was in the car with you, homie. Don't forget.
Hold on. What I order, homie?
Grande mocha latte, please. Code. Swear to God, AJ. I'm in the back seat.
Don't say swear to God. Can you tell the audio listeners you're lying on your partner?
About what? Starbucks?
You know damn well I've never ordered no fucking. I've never even said the word grande. Number one. Number two. You know damn well I don't even know what a mocha is. Stop.
Lie, homie.
Don't lie to those people out there, homie.
I swear to God that was his order, but I swear to God we were at Starbucks and he got a fucking soft drink. That's
I got a brown sugar oat milk.
Oh. Can I get a brown sugar oat milk, please?
But it's a real coffee though, homie.
Hold the ice. Looking ass.
Yeah, I got light ass.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, listen, the
light
kids,
ice, homie.
We'll ride our ass over to Smoothie King, and my kids like one likes the straw.
Yeah, you got kids though.
Yeah, the strawberry Hulk, and then the other one likes the chocolate Hulk. I'll grab a chocolate Hulk.
Yeah. Yeah, you know why? You know why, AJ? AJ, you know why, AJ? You know why, AJ? Because vanilla likes chocolate. and black like vanilla.
I've been to Mobile. It's one.
Homie, that's how it works. That's how it works. Opposites attract, homie. I like chocolate. You like vanilla, Smitty. You've said it. Vanilla's your favorite shit.
I ain't say that.
See? AJ, see you next week. Appreciate you.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Bama. Go Bama.
Appreciate y'all, fellas.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace.
AJ McCarron, 3-time national champion.
Yes,
we got a little king on after this. We got a lot going on, man. My microwave broke during the break.
Again?
Yeah, I'm at to unplug. It was just beeping. Beep.
It won't come out?
I had to drill, so I had to drill it out and all kind of shit during the break, homie. So I'm gonna go plug it in, drill it back in real quick, see if it works.
Let's do a break real quick because I don't want Sean coming on complaining about what time does my 8 o'clock segment start. So let's just hurry up real quick so we can get him back in.
Lil King joins us right after this. We'll be right back. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Glenn, the Jets, led by Justin Fields, came back after being down 38-24. Big time win versus the Bengals. And Aaron Glenn had his speech after his first win as an NFL coach. And I got to ask you, JB, to rank this speech. Check this out.
Have all the numbers and all that right now. But man, defense, when it counted, you stepped your up and you make it. Offense, 500. Grand, 254 rushing yards. Man, I love this group. And man, from here on out, grit. Because I told you during the offseason, man, we have to create an advantage. We did.
It's shitty. Just cut it off.
What?
It's horrible. It's ridiculous.
You ain't see the passion? You ain't see like that?
Nah, I feel bad. I got secondhand embarrassment.
But the team was like with them. They're like, yeah, they was feeling it though.
Smitty, they're fucking horrific.
But if the team feels it, that means it's a good speech.
They don't. It's shitty. It's a joke. It's a mockery. They feel bad for the kid. Listen, here's the issue.
Yeah, he a grown man.
The guy. Anyway, Smitty, they're fucking 1-7. I got to do a fucking motivational speech at 1-7 to tell everybody how happy I am to win our first fucking football game this year. Like,
have you ever turned the program around, JB?
Do you think Rex Ryan, homie, would have fucking been doing this celebratory fucking game afterwards of 1-7? Smitty, you know what I'd have? You know where I would have been? You know where I would have been?
What?
I would have been in my office, and I wouldn't even have been around at 1-7 after my first win. Fucking right. Here's the game ball. Here, Jermaine. Here, Justin. Here, Justin. Good job coming back after the owner shitted on you. Here.
Well,
but I'm out.
We don't want to fight for you then, Jason.
Yeah, you do. You're fighting for me from the week, Smitty. You're not fighting for me because of my fucking post-game speech after winning my first football game.
So hold on. So speeches don't matter now.
No, I'm talking about you're fighting for me from my weeks long preparation, not from. You're not fucking fighting for me because we won our first football game, Smitty, against the fucking Cincinnati Bengals. Who had the worst
defense. You've been kicking my ass all season long. We're 0-7. You've been cussing me out. We've been having crazy ass practice. We finally do something good and get a win. We can't have a moment.
You said that Aaron Glenn, after winning his first game as a head coach in the NFL, shouldn't have given a post-game speech. He should have went to his office.
I didn't say give a post-game speech. I said treat it like it was a fucking Super Bowl.
It's his first win.
So what? They're 1-7. Act like you've been there.
He ain't been there. He ain't never been there.
I know, because he's shitty.
Hey, listen, they still can go 10-7.
Oh, stop. Oh, fuck, stop. I'll boot you out of this fucking thing. Bring Weddle in. Fuck this.
Mathematically, can they still go 10-7?
No. Yes, mathematically they can't.
Sure.
Retardedly, can you be more retarded today?
Hey, mathematically, can they still go 10-7?
Mathematically,
I
sure.
didn't say it was realistic.
No.
But it's possible.
Why would you even say something like that? It was so blasphemous.
Because you saying the man shouldn't go in there and take advantage of how their first victory feels. Hopefully
Anyway,
it incites a run.
It's
crazy.
We got a real Super Bowl champion joining the show. Our main man, E-Dub. Bring him in properly, Bailey. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Yes, sir. We back. What's up, man? Mr. King, how you doing? You can't hear us? He cannot hear us. JB, talk, JB.
Yo.
So I told you it wasn't me. Y'all thought it was me. It's this janky Wi-Fi at the cigar lounge, homie.
He do like 20 shows a day now.
He do?
Yeah, he's on like Cleveland's show. He's on like Colorado show. Like he does everything.
He's getting that paper. Can you hear us?
Yes.
What's going on? You all right?
Nah, we gotta address something, dog.
You look pissed off.
Yeah, I am. And it's a good learning opportunity for all y'all in the chat. So I fuck with both of y'all, right? But I'm a little pissed off right now. I really am, because like I'm pissed off. I'm mad. Like I started to get on the plane and come to California and just post up because y'all did something yesterday. I didn't find it funny. I didn't like it at all. And if y'all ever do it again, it's on site. There will be no Tulane slander on this show when I'm not available. You two trying to motivate.
Tulane has a Mormon quarterback. He's Jewish.
You two trying to motivate the University of Texas, San Antonio, to perform at a high level against my beloved Green Wave on tomorrow night. If any of that behavior ever is repeated, it's on site moving forward.
Darnell, I'll go first real quick. I heard that you didn't want to come out here to the Slapdick Cigar Lounge studio and watch the Tulane Green Wave because they have a Mormon Jew quarterback. True or no?
I heard the same thing.
Why would I be against a Mormon Jewish quarterback? Tulane's
RACCCISSS.
Tulane has a predominantly Jewish like undergrad makeup. Tulane's like a Jewish school. Like that's why he chose it.
Hard to get in though. Hard to get in there. You gotta be smart. We know you're a smart guy. You played there, smart guy. So for you to say what you just said, to come in on this show, smoking a cigar, and say what you said, it doesn't come off as you are a smart guy when you went there. Now we got the dumb athlete. You know, now we're like, he just got in because he was a great quarterback and we let him get in through under the cracks and shit. You know what I mean? So that's the problem.
There's a difference between just getting in somewhere and excelling once you have access to where you got in.
Well, they knew you would. They knew you was good. That's why
I have an undefeated season and a degree.
What was your high school GPA going in?
I graduated like a 3.3. Scored a 24 on the ACT after my sophomore year. Yeah, I got a degree from the A.B. Freeman School of Business and Marketing, partner. So back to what I got a marketing degree too. All right. Yeah, so back to what I said. There will be no motivating of current, future, or any kind of Tulane opponent moving forward.
I'm gonna be honest though. If one of our fans decides to book our cameo again today and they ask for a motivational speech against Tulane, it's our obligation to just do that. So
Smitty, I recognize where the beef came from.
Oh, talk about it.
It came from the fact that I said my homeboy's the head coach of UTSA. He sent me right to Boyd, and he heard that. He been that for 2 days now.
That's right. I couldn't wait to get on.
I realized it. I found out. I couldn't
wait to get on here and get some straightening, because that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna talk about John Summerall going.
You didn't run the show. You run the show.
No. I got a deep, committed, loyal, love relationship with my alma mater. So my head coach is not leaving because that's the best job in the country, and we're not motivating anybody going up against the Green Wave. We're just not gonna do that on here.
Are you secretly upset that BYU, like your quarterback's playing well for sure, but do you kind of secretly wish that you had number 47 from BYU instead?
Nah, don't forget now, the redshirt freshman that we recruited from California, that we developed, that we allowed to win a quarterback competition against a 5-star recruit from Oregon transfer, against a whole lot of big names, got sniped from us by Duke for $4 million per year.
Are you mad that
Darian Mensa, what up? He having a big year to it, dude.
This freshman just came in at BYU and they just undefeated, and they told your guy it don't matter if he leaves. We keep winning. We didn't miss a beat.
Here's what's crazy.
Your quarterback down here is just normal.
I had a Big 12 ticket. I had a Big 12 ticket on BYU and a Heisman ticket on Jake Retzlaff. Like, I thought him with them, they're even better.
How much?
Now you got to think about his performance at Tulane. He's been okay. He hasn't been great throwing the ball, but he's been really good with his legs. You got to think he got to Tulane literally like 2 weeks before the season started.
Right.
That's a lot of catching up for a college kid now.
Yeah,
one
but
thing
then
to pros when you ain't got nothing else to do. That's a lot of catching up for a college kid.
But like if I flip the coin though, BYU got a quarterback that they just started playing 2 weeks into it because they didn't know they were losing their guy, so they had to start getting them reps real quick, and now they're undefeated though
with the wrong jersey.
I don't think that's how that went down. Remember, Jake was suspended. You know, BYU on them schools, you can't participate in nothing when you're under investigation,
right?
For anything involving sex, drugs, or alcohol.
But they didn't know Jake was fucking until like a week prior to the season.
No, that accusation came last year, right after the end of the season.
Are you mad that the chat?
I'm not mad anymore. I just needed to get that out there in the stratosphere. So moving forward, we understand.
But I'm mad now, though.
That's a line in the sand.
I'm taking you said like as a direct threat. Like you said on site. Where I'm from, that means we getting physical.
Absolutely. That's the one thing that will make me put my hands on both of y'all is disrespecting the alma mater. I tell you, I got a
respectfully
loyal love relationship with my alma mater.
So Smitty now is like he's been like kind of jumped in. He kind of been jumped in the hood. So he's been in LA long enough to where he kind of jumped in now. So in LA, I'm speaking for both of us now. In LA, respectfully, when you come to LA and say it's on site, we jump you.
Yeah.
That's what we do in LA. We just jump motherfuckers now. Like we get five, six of the homies. We're gonna fuck you up. Like that's how we do it in LA. I don't know about Jacksonville. I don't know about Tampa. I don't know about the shit part of where you from. But like here, we get after it.
Like now you got to like check in now every time you land in LAX.
Damn it, we flipped you. We flipped what you thought was a bike drop. We flipped it on you. Now you got to check in on us.
Now you're fucked.
So
I don't even know what y'all talking about. Words like
exactly.
jump, check
Exactly,
in.
yeah.
I'm a taxpaying citizen, man. I live in the suburbs.
Hey, Smitty.
Hey,
be careful, man. I'm gonna snitch on you.
Yeah,
hey, you're right. I know the police by first name basis. I stopped by the department.
He community service member. He said he a community service cat like in the hood.
He loves telling.
I don't operate with none of them terms y'all talking about. Jump in, jump, check in. That's for criminals.
But we got you on
Ain't
tape.
for civilians.
We got you on tape. It's documented and say it's clipped. You threatened us first, so we're just defending ourselves.
As I drink my venti iced coffee from Starbucks, right?
Exactly. Yeah, venti.
Yeah, see, I don't know those words. That's the problem with me.
Let's just move along, man. With the
you don't have no balance in your life, dog.
Let's move along, man.
I don't.
Man. Anyway, Coach Prime, man, opens up his presser, talking about your best friend and your former teammate, Coach.
No, he was talking to JB.
Coach Sapp's pregame ritual.
So hold on, Smitty, can we clarify? Smitty, can we clarify this? Because there's a lot of people out there that think he was talking to me.
He was.
Really?
A lot of people out there saying I have a different. I think it was Whitlock.
But you and Whitlock the same thing to Dion.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we're not. Not at all.
Y'all do y'all
do the show together.
Don't matter. I know Dion. We got a different relationship. It's more of a different mentality. He knows the different. I'm different. Smitty, you said on the show. See, you're not like Whitlock and Skip Bayless. You kind of still like it's a hard.
Well, I know you more than Dion.
Real recognize real, homie. Dion know the deal.
Dion don't know you fully like I know you. Dion
know the deal, homie.
Hey, baby, you're disliked by people sometimes because you're over the top.
Yeah.
Jay Whitlock is hated. Like there's deep-rooted, stronger emotion than dislike.
I can still go to the hood. So you're saying I can still go to the hood. He can't.
And it was surprising to me because I don't got no problem with Whitlock, but it's people on the media side that look like me that fell out with me because I won't go in and I say Whitlock ain't never did nothing to me. I don't care that I disagree with some of his opinions. Hell, that don't make me fall out.
Me and Dion still follow each other and everything is good. He blocked Whitlock. He blocked Whitlock.
Hey, keep your enemies closer.
Yeah.
Exactly. You disrespect the son every chance you get. So
that's just the truth. I don't disrespect them. I just say she's not very good. I just tell the truth. Go ahead.
But you do, like if I'm a father, and a guy repeatedly disrespects my son, I'm not gonna fuck with him. But go ahead. Real quick.
If I was a father, I'd be like, "Thank you for calling my son out. He's not very good." That's me.
Look at what I did it. Look at what I did it to Nico, and it finally got back to him in the messaging. Now he's playing better.
Yeah. Look what I did to Ryan Clark. Look what I did. Look what I did to Ryan Clark. And Ryan Clark said you can't talk about it anymore. So it goes both ways, homie.
Babe, play the clip.
Let me start by addressing some stupidity that happened a week ago, that someone tried to make a big deal out of Coach Sapp knocking over the darn pylons. That's our little thing. He knocks them down, I pick them up. That's what defensive linemen do, right? They knock them down, the defensive backs pick them off. So that's our little thing. So that's what we do. Stop trying to make something out of nothing. And the little situation that you caught me yelling on the sideline, I wasn't yelling at Coach about a call. I was yelling about personnel. Okay, I just want to make it clear. So I was talking about personnel, not the call he made. I respect the calls.
I'm waiting for your vow. I want him to talk about you next week. Go ahead.
So what are your thoughts, Sean?
He definitely was talking to JB about the kicking the cones over. That was 100% directed at you. I like I said on the show yesterday, that's so irrelevant for what's going on at Colorado. And you try to make it a big deal. That got nothing to do with them winning and losing. Prime and Dion go way back. Dion from Fort Myers, Prime and Sapp. Sapp from Apopka, which is right outside of Orlando. Like, they go way back, man. They were really, really close. I'm pretty sure the only reason Sapp wasn't on the initial staff at Colorado because he was finishing up some degree stuff. You know, because you gotta have a college degree to be a full-time coach in college. Correct, JB?
Yeah, I think JB got a degree in general studies.
Yeah, right. But it's still a degree.
Not
so that's nothing. As far as the thing on the sideline, if you listen to the rest of it, he kind of told on himself. Because he said he was talking about personnel, but as he kept talking, he kind of alluded to he was yelling at the coordinator for calling a play that didn't fit the personnel in the game, in his opinion. Basically, like you call a double move, but you got like a receiver that got no quick twitch, stop-start explosion in the game running it too. Like that's what he ended up kind of telling on himself unintentionally.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, listen,
It's like as a D-line, if you're gonna run, you're not gonna run a TE game with a guy that's just a bull rusher,
right?
Because him wrapping around, he never gonna get there, right? He ain't twitchy. Yeah. He don't got being right.
It's Will Fork, right. Now I got you. You're right, and that's why we gotta be careful, myself included, just seeing like these little clips and then just going off full take and not having the full context, But that's what we do. When you have a daily show, you gotta have shit to talk about, and that's the context we had with just seeing Warren kick the damn pylons down. We all thought, Weddle included, that like, what the hell is he doing? But obviously behind the scenes, this is like their little ritual. We may not agree with it, but it's just what they do. So, hey, it's what it is. Jason?
I'm supposed to believe this. I'm supposed to sit here and take this take, right? I'm supposed to hear. So Dion's supposed to just come out and say, yeah, man, I wish Warren really wouldn't do that shit. It makes us look bad. We're just gonna act like he's really making that shit up, and you're gonna believe him. You really believe anything the motherfucker said?
They do it every week, though. They do it every week.
You prime sexuals are something fierce on me.
Hey, first of all, I believe him 100% when it comes to that knocking the cone over, because that's how Prime and Sap mind work.
Yeah, they knock them down. DBs, we pick them off. Like, come on,
that wasn't made up.
I've never seen a DB pick up something the D line knocked down.
I think the context is the D line hits
the
quarterback, knocks him
it's
down.
fucking hilarious.
I'm just telling you, like I know both guys personally. I can completely 100% say that could be an analogy that they came up with. 100%.
Sean won a Super Bowl with Warren Sapp, homie. That's his brother. Like, he a die for Warren. Like he knows him more than you.
But you know me well enough on this show. I keep it a buck. The truth don't have emotions. It's just the truth. If it was some bullshit, I would call it bullshit. But I'm telling you, knowing both of them very
well. You and I posted a clip. We got a clip out there, and we're talking about the bye week, and him fishing and shit. These motherfucking prime sexuals really like. This is how you know they're just prime sexuals. They know nothing about football. They never played. They never coached. They know nothing. They thought that it's like a regular 9-to-5 Walmart job, and like he's supposed to have vacation. The post, the fucking comments on social media, homie, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to listen to these motherfucking nobodies. The prime sexuality in America is unbelievable. I'm just telling you
on this one because
Sean, you're racist. You're racist today because the prime sexual is calling you a sellout and a racist because you went against the prime sexuals, homie.
JB, having a losing record and going home and filming yourself fishing during the bye week, that's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. That's some nasty work, dog. I can see you took a private trip down there for 2 days just to get away and hope nobody don't know. But
the casual though,
and film it, no, that's some nasty work.
Smitty, the casual. Hey, the casuals though, Sean. The casuals like Stilly, like the bitch made cats, like Stilly. The bitches like Stilly, like the bitch made cats. Those cats, they just don't get it. They're just gonna, no matter what Prime does, they're just prime sexualed out. So they don't matter what. They don't have no clue. Stilly don't have a clue what the fuck football even entails. So he just thinks that he deserved a week off.
Man. Well, let's move on to another topic, man.
The bitch make cat like Silly.
No, his guys get fired every second around the country. And Prime below 500, he said, the hell with both of them.
He won Colorado. He
got a 50 burger put on him.
He didn't beat cancer. He had 2-3 surgeries. He lost Shador and Travis. He's like,
he talking about we pick up after each other.
Oh, that's some nasty work, boy.
Shout out to Prime, man. Shout out to Prime, man. Well, sticking to the Sanders family, our guy Big King actually had a hot take the other day. Said that drafting Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round was probably the most egregious pick of the entire 2025 NFL draft, and adds that the time to go to Shador Sanders is right now. Play the video, please.
Maybe the most egregious pick in all of the 2025 draft was the Browns taking Dylan Gabriel in the
Smitty, I'm actually pissed off now.
Why?
Because I don't. So he want to come in talking. He's talking shit. I got something to get on my chest now.
Okay, go ahead.
He's basically a third-party host on this show.
Right.
And he started doing this show, let's just say ironically, from a cigar lounge in Las Vegas.
Yep.
And then the backdrop of that Vegas locker area is the same one that I'm seeing right now on this clip.
Yeah.
But he known for me on this show with that backdrop. You got to do that show, homie, somewhere else. That ain't the backdrop on that show, homie. I don't know these are nobodies to me. You need to go do back home doing it in your kitchen,
in the car at Starbucks line.
Yeah, or the garage with the TV off. Not this drop, homie. This is for our show.
That's true.
Hey, I can fix it right quick. Hey, listen, if y'all fuck with Big King and you a real one, man, hit that like button. Go and click on that subscribe button, dog. Get these numbers up so that JB can start paying me to be on the show, and then I can afford to get a professional looking background.
Play the rest, baby. Play the rest, man.
When you volunteering for your homeboy, man, you know you're limited from a budgetary standpoint. 3rd round. There's no way you can evaluate a quarterback position and have him rated as a higher prospect than Shador Sanders. There's no way that you can be an astute quarterback evaluator and think he was worthy of an asset as valuable as a 3rd round pick. We got to get to the root of the problem here. I mean, that was an egregious draft pick, and to die on the vine is very disappointing. That was a terrible draft pick. Now, don't accelerate the mistake by continuing down the path that you never should have went down in the first place. It's time to go to Shador Sanders simply because he was a better prospect coming out of college than Dylan Gabriel. No lies told. No lies told. No lies told.
I think all that was a lie.
Nah, everything he says is a fact. It's like everybody's forgetting, like what Sean just said so eloquently. I don't know why. Like, that's why JB, we argue. You keep saying he was 5th round. Shador was 5th round. I know what he ended up being, but this was not. He was not that rated that low. He wasn't. I don't know what.
Hold on, Smitty. Hold on, Smitty. I got to get this on record.
Yes.
I actually think JB, like 80% of the time, knows what he's talking about when it comes to evaluating quarterbacks.
Me too.
You telling me you had Dylan Gabriel rated as a better NFL prospect than Shador Sanders coming into the draft?
Can we just talk facts first?
No, I want you to answer that one particular question before you add on and put spice on it and a different kind of filling in your donut. You had Dylan Gabriel rated as a better prospect coming into the draft than Shador Sanders?
He was a better college player.
Okay, you ain't answering the question.
Well, I didn't personally grade him. I'm not on the network to grade him. So, no, I didn't even grade those two guys. I didn't grade any quarterback. I just tell my eyes work, though.
Man.
And hold on. Dylan Gabriel has NCAA records. Shador Sanders does not. He has Colorado records. There's a huge difference. So, obviously, I haven't seen one GM tell me different. What GM, Sean, can you tell me came out and had Shador graded higher?
So you because the GM now.
Hold on, Smitty. Don't mention Mina Kimes. Don't do it. Don't mention Mel Kiper. We're talking about GMs, brass, coaches, guys that really wanted the guy to play for their organization, not media members. Let's be clear here. Tell me a GM or a coach who had him higher. Go, I'll wait.
So you tell me a GM right now in the National Football League that you think is a better evaluator of talent at quarterback than me. We're talking about in a league that drafted Zach Wilson and Trey Lance in the top 3. drafted Kenny Pickett as a first-round pick.
No, don't say league. Don't say league. Say your guy Lynch.
No, Zach Wilson.
Say your guy Shanahan drafted him.
Yeah,
but Shanahan drafted that guy.
They are historically terrible at evaluating quarterback, and I still don't.
I agree. I'm with you.
There's not one NFL GM that can go back and show me his draft board that will stand on business and say I had Dillon Gabriel as a better prospect than Shedeur Sanders. I don't give a damn what you think about Shedeur. I'm not a huge fan of how he handles his business. Like, so this is coming from me. This ain't no prime sexual. This ain't no Shedeur fan. This is somebody who's been as honest and critical of Shedeur as anybody in sports media. But that does not take away from the fact that Dillon Gabriel was not a high caliber draft prospect at the quarterback position as you project to the NFL. And Cleveland taking him in the 3rd round, they could have added Cam Scottaboo and had a backfield with Quinshawn Judkins and Cam Scottaboo. And you're asking me, they already drafted a running back. They drafted Dylan Sampson in the next round anyway.
I think we know that the organization's horrible and what they do in the draft. That's a moot point.
That show is called the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. That's a sports show in Cleveland. We were talking specifically about the Cleveland Browns organization. I pulled up a clip from February 7th of my Dillon Gabriel draft analysis, and I said, just like you did, really good college quarterback. To me, the skill set doesn't project. Undersized guy, reminds me of a Tua type ceiling, which I think is very low. And it had the data when I said it, because I like to be right when I make my evaluations, because I'm talking about real human beings. I don't get emotional when I evaluate players. I go based on my evaluation and the honest opinion I have, whether I like or dislike who I'm talking about. And there's nobody that knows what the fuck they looking at that can tell me Dillon Gabriel was a better NFL prospect than Shedeur Sanders. I don't care where they were drafted.
And JB knows that.
I don't know it. Shedeur threw a better deep ball, and I said that. That's
There's
really
not
the only
one thing that Dillon does better than Shedeur. No,
there is actually. And after watching him in the preseason,
maybe cook some Hawaiian bread. You know the little Hawaiian bread they sell in the grocery store.
Maybe the rolls. Yeah, I love them.
Make some better rolls or something, but that's it.
What Shedeur have? Better jewelry. So listen, let me break down this thing. Let me break down this thing real quick. So if we're talking quarterback play, which you and I respect each other's quarterback evaluation, we're very similar. So we talk about throwing the ball on time, in rhythm, accurately, post-snap versus pre-snap recognition, all those things. Dillon Gabriel at least stays in the pocket and gets rid of the ball. The success that Shedeur had in the preseason, everybody out there that knows nothing about football anointed him as being better in the preseason because he made ad-lib outside the pocket plays that resulted in touchdowns. Let's keep it real. And all the time watching that film is if Shedeur stayed in the pocket and threw the ball, he didn't have to do all that shit. And then Gabriel gets in the real game and does it on time, which he does better than Shedeur. So that's what you just said is not right because Gabriel does do better things than Shedeur. And then on the other side is Shedeur throws a better deep ball. That's the only thing he does better, in my opinion.
He's a better athlete.
Doesn't mean he's not a better athlete.
More functional. Yes, he is. He's not a better athlete than Dillon Gabriel.
He's not a better athlete.
Yes, you act like
hold on. See, we got a negative connotation out here.
I played Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel was at UCF when I was at USF.
Hold on, though.
I've seen him live.
No. But we have a. Not you, but we out here think that because Shedeur Sanders has the name Sanders, that he was a guy like.
Shedeur is
no. Time out. He's supposed to be like
athlete, but he's a better athlete.
Like we think he's like we think he's Lamar Jackson. He's not a guy. He's more
Mahomes. He's more Mahomes than anything.
He's more Mahomes. Tua. He's more
athlete. No. He's way better athlete than Tua.
Okay, but he's not some guy like we're acting like we can run triple option with.
Don't put that on my name. Don't put it on my name. I said
I'm just saying he's not an athlete. To even mention athlete. So basically what you're proving is that he should stay his ass in the pocket, correct?
No. Don't add to what I said. Don't take away from it.
Sean, be real.
Shedeur Sanders is a better
You're saying Shedeur should be a move guy?
No, I say he's a better prospect than Dillon Gabriel. That's what I said.
I don't agree.
Don't add to it. Don't take away from it.
I don't agree.
has the clutch gene. He's tough, better deep ball, better athlete.
Don't get specific, Smitty. He's a better prospect than Dylan Gabriel. Point blank, period.
JB knows this. I swear oh my God, he pissed me off because like JB be bullshitting. He don't like the way Shedeur play, which is fine. That's cool. But to go out here and act like you just thought Dylan Gabriel was better, it's just a lie, bro. You at some point it's like, all right, bro, now you're going too far. Like, what you gonna say next? Tyler Shook? You had Tyler Shook's a better prospect too? At some point, you got to like.
But you can make an argument based on Shook's last year at Louisville with a quarterback guy in Jeff Brom that you could say he projected to potentially be better than Shedeur if they both reached their ceiling based on the information we had. None of that argument applies or applicable to Dylan Gabriel.
Well, it does because he's way more experienced, played way more games.
No, he's not. Shedeur played forever at Jackson State, forever at Colorado. He's just like Dylan.
Hold on.
30.
Dylan's played more games in college history.
I know that, but you acting like Shedeur was a one-year guy. He had plenty of reps in college.
So if I break down brass tacks, we got a guy that gets drafted in the 5th round who never has played for any other person other than his father. Ever. Ever. No. We're going to break down this whole value. If you and I are GMs and we're evaluating it, you and I are evaluating everything from elementary school on, aren't we?
Hey,
just like you and I got evaluated.
I love you like a brother. If we was in the same organization and you got in front of the owner and said Dylan Gabriel was better than Shedeur Sanders, I would get up and walk out the fucking room.
But here's the reason why you can't do that. You took both of them.
Because you wouldn't do that.
Both of them as an organization, Sean, makes no sense at all.
I understand.
You took both of them.
I know that. And so for full context, what I said before the season was that using Joe Flacco was a waste of time because supporting cast in Cleveland is not good enough to overcome Flacco's deficiencies. Flacco can go to Cincinnati where you got Chase, Higgins, Chase Brown, and maybe win some games for them. But in Cleveland, you don't have that, right? I said, giving Kenny Pickett reps after you drafted Gabriel and Shedeur was fool's gold. I said what they should have did was told a team first, then the quarterbacks, then the media, we're going to alternate starts all year. Don't matter how, if Dylan plays great or Shedeur plays great, because all this year is about is finding out, do we have a franchise quarterback in the building? I said that would have been the only way that this would have made sense. They decided not to do that. So now we got to address the monkey in the room. The incompetence of taking Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round was egregious. The incompetence of continuing to play Dylan Gabriel when you know in your heart of hearts he's not a better prospect than Shedeur Sanders is even more egregious.
So hold on. So let me. You played in this league, and you played in this under whether it's politics involved, whether it's good old boy ownership, whether it's whatever. You're going to sit up here and tell me that Stefanski, to Smitty's point, is 2-time coach of the year. Is he now playing a political game not to play Shedeur? That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
So let me ask another question.
I'm saying I think Stefanski, who I don't think is a great evaluator or developer of quarterbacks, even though I think he's a good.
But it's on record he didn't want to take both quarterbacks.
I know, and he's trying to die on the vine of saying in the 3rd round that Dylan Gabriel's my guy.
But also, don't you? So you're going to sit up here and discredit his evaluation in practice every day? Obviously, if there was a huge
absolutely.
So you're saying Shedeur? So you're saying on our show that Shedeur's out here ripping it, and he's just not putting them in.
I am not saying that. I'm saying when you look at the resume of Kevin Stefanski, who's supposed to be an offensive guy, who should be the caretaker of the quarterback position in Cleveland, what has he done in the last decade as far as managing that position that will give him any credibility as far as what decisions he's making in 2025?
See, to me, it sounds
he
like
got rid of Baker Mayfield. He gave Deshaun Watson $250 guarantee. Deshaun looked like anything close to the quarterback we saw in Houston.
Well, I keep asking the same
Baker
question.
Looks like an MVP candidate.
But if he is better, to your point, though, and everyone's point out there, and it's not just the prime, it's not just the prime sexuality take. If it's not that for the casual fan out here, then why isn't he beating out Dylan Gabriel? Why do we keep going around and around and around? If he's better, Stefanski, you just said, would play him. He's
No, I
not
did
playing
not say
him.
that. No, I
Something's
did not
going
say
on
that.
in practice. Something's going on in practice where I don't like what I see at practice. That's got to be happening.
You be trying to add too. You be trying to paint outside the lines. I said I don't trust Stefanski at all, and you come back and say I just said Stefanski would be playing him if he was practicing better. I don't know what the practice tape looked like for any of them. I haven't seen.
Obviously, something's going on.
I said coming into the draft, Shedeur was a better prospect than Gabriel.
But I'm saying, why isn't he starting now then?
Draft position.
Why'd they get rid of Baker Mayfield? Why couldn't they make
It's just going to keep moving. It's just going to keep moving around.
Why Deshaun Watson didn't look anything like the Houston Texans version of Deshaun Watson?
I'm not sold. I think MVPs and Coach of the Year are all popularity contests. I've been saying that. What
you trying to down the hill now? With
No. What I'm not going to say is though that having guys that have played for Stefanski tell me that he's out here just trying to fuck someone over. He ain't that guy either. So he's going to play the best guy. So he's not sitting out here just saying, all right, Shedeur's balling like a motherfucker. We're just going to keep him out. Like, that's what y'all sound like. This is the NFL. This guy ain't going to just fucking not play the guy if he's better.
I don't know. I'm not advocating or agreeing with what you're saying.
There's no way that this guy's just going to sit here and not play him if he's playing better. Oh, fuck. It's when Smitty leaves, I'm telling you. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but
every time Smitty's T-Mobile, Cricket, whatever you got goes out, my sound goes out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Sean, you gotta understand that when you first hopped in today, there was no refreshing or anything, and your sound still didn't work. So I don't know if it's my fault.
I wasn't blaming you. I was saying from a technical standpoint. Stop being sensitive.
No, I wasn't blaming you either. I was just breaking down that it happened today, even before the refresh.
I just don't understand the take that Stefanski. So why doesn't Stefanski just walk in and resign then? Y'all saying he's just basically trying to fire himself. He don't want to play the kid because he's better than him. But I'm just going to say, nah, you're better than him, but I'm not playing you.
That's very simple. If you resign, you forfeit all the money left on your contract.
Come on, man. We're making this a conspiracy. We're making this a conspiracy. Like, this is the same guy that took Deshaun Watson and paid him astronomical money. So now it's a conspiracy. He did that, but now he doesn't like Shedeur.
Let me ask you a question, JB. What do all young quarterbacks need in the offseason? What do they all need, no matter how talented they can be, to get a level of familiarity with the system they're going to be running? What do they need?
The first thing, continuity with the play caller.
Reps, right?
Yeah, continuity with the play caller, though, has to happen first. Look at Daniel Jones and your boy in Indy. Go ahead.
Watch how dysfunctional this is. And a lot of the reason that Daniel Jones, I think, looks like he looks is because Anthony Richardson was hurt for for portions of the offseason. So Daniel was getting even more reps. It wasn't like he was the 2. He was the 1 for almost the entire offseason. Back to the Browns. Think about how many reps they gave Joe Flacco this offseason with the 1s. And then you turn around and trade Joe Flacco within the first 4 weeks of the season. Think about how dysfunctional y'all have to be.
I'm with you.
Think about all those reps that Dylan and Shedeur could have got that Flacco took this offseason for y'all to decide in the first 4 weeks of the damn season, we're going to trade Joe Flacco for a 5th-round pick? That's dysfunction at its highest level.
I'm with you. That has nothing to do with what we're discussing, though. We also know you can argue to your point. You can make your point even look better. Flacco's balling right now at an MVP rate. So I'm with you. I don't believe in Stefanski improving an organization.
What I was attacking was you can't be an astute evaluator of quarterback and think Dylan was a better prospect than Shedeur leading into that draft.
But how much?
So the draft Dylan in the third, take Shedeur out of it. Let's say Shedeur Sanders wasn't in the draft. There's no way you can have a 3rd-round draft grade on Dylan Gabriel. Not if you got any idea what the hell you're looking at.
But here's the thing. The draft obviously has come out. We saw the draft prior and after Dylan Gabriel's picks. They tried to get Jackson Dart. They know he couldn't get him. He went too early. So they did, in fairness, go after another quarterback because they knew Deshaun Watson was out this year, correct? So if I knew that, they had to take a quarterback at least one.
You had traded for Kenny Pickett.
I know
his rookie deal.
Yeah, but Sean, you've dove into the GM world in this thing. You and Weddle both know this. You got to take a quarterback in the draft still. You're not going to take Kenny Pickett and Flacco and have an old ass crew there.
Not in the third round, JB.
I agree. I'm with you on that. But I'm saying you're going to take a draft pick though, not just depending on Pickett and Flacco. It was obvious that they were going to use a couple of those guys, if not, which they did, but at least one for draft capital. They were going to trade Pickett at some point.
I'm just a little different, dog. When I go to the bar, I want the baddest thing in there. If I don't get here, I'm willing to go home by myself. I'm very rarely going to settle for a 5.
But there was no baddest guy. We already said this draft was horrible.
Well, then I don't take one. I get better around him. I get better at all the other
But
positions.
now, if you didn't take one, hindsight 2020, you didn't take a guy. You've already signed 9. Sean, they signed 9 quarterbacks this year alone. Like, come on, man. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Nothing's adding up. Nothing. And it surely ain't saying that I'm just playing it. I'm not playing this guy.
If I go and call the Philadelphia Eagles and ask them, will they trade me Kenny Pickett? The only reason on God's green earth I would do something like that as a sitting GM of an NFL organization that does not have a starting quarterback because Deshaun Watson obviously is out with injury would be that I think Kenny Pickett can be my Sam Darnold, my Baker Mayfield, like one of these guys that has failed a couple of times and has figured it out, and I think he can come be our franchise quarterback. Otherwise, why on God's green earth would I ever go trade for Kenny Pickett?
Here's why.
That starts the dysfunction.
Let's just break this down. Like,
shit, Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel, they might all be the same age.
Let's just break this down. If there's some things that we don't know, like this. If the organization has a basically strong hold on them with a guy named Deshaun Watson and the dollar amount that they have to pay him, isn't it very, very either obvious or likely that they had to eat this year regardless because this guy's not even playing? They can't get rid of the contract. They've tried to do multiple things multiple times. The kid is still here. Deshaun Watson is still their quarterback, Smitty. At the end of the day, we could talk all this shit you want. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes about the dollars that they have to pay this other dude. That's why they had 9 quarterbacks come through there. So, why are we acting as if we are inside there and know what's going on? We don't.
They created that problem, so they got to deal with it. Let me speak.
I hear you, but I'm saying it goes back to the Shador not playing thing.
Let me speak to Mr. Haslam for a second. Deshaun Watson is washed.
I've been saying that, but at the end of the day, Smitty, it doesn't wash the books. It doesn't wash the books, Smitty.
The book's still dirty, huh?
Yeah.
At one time, he was an elite caliber prospect at quarterback. That's gone.
But when all that shit came out,
he's gonna come.
There's only one Ohtani.
He's gonna come back from a lower body injury, a severe one, when his greatest asset was his athleticism. He's never been a pocket quarterback, not even at Clemson, never at Houston Texans. He's not gonna come back and become one. Newsflash to the rest of the NFL: Russell Wilson is washed. Like, I still don't understand why Pittsburgh went away from Justin Fields last year when Wilson got healthy. Their ceiling was higher with Fields than it was with Wilson. Then the Giants, for some unknown reason, maybe people just want to be around Sierra. They went and gave us a Baker Mayfield type contract. And I don't like, sometimes I don't know what these people are looking at when it comes to evaluating quarterback. Not to jump on Russ, but what in the hell did Russ do second half of the year for the Steelers that made the Giants think we're going to give him like bridge starting quarterback money? Like, what are they doing?
Well, you know why? Because at the end of the day, like,
desperate.
You're in the good old boy. You're done. You're tenured. You're tenure track, as a teacher would say. You're basically going to get your severance for life. You're in the league. You've been there. So am I going to go dabble with a new booty that I don't know, or am I and then still have to pay Russell his money regardless? He's getting paid from Denver still. Like, let's be honest. So why not use him? If I'm going to use the guy. That's what they do. You know that.
That's not applicable to the Giants. The Giants gave Russ new money.
They did. They probably looked at the first half of the Steelers season and put their brain focusing on that. You know, it started off pretty strong, and they say, hey,
they were rolling with Fields. Not saying that Fields is like some elite current quarterback, but he's a better quarterback in 2025 for a team than Russ.
You think so? We forget Russ did throw over 400 yards though before he got benched. Like, Quiet.
But let's just be honest, though. Dayball took a quarterback, though. Like I'm just saying, we're still taking quarterbacks. But I'm saying these guys are still taking quarterbacks in the draft is my point of this whole thing with Cleveland. They still were going to take a college kid. It doesn't matter if they had all these other guys. So, like, at the end of the day, all these guys are taking guys. They're going to take a quarterback if they don't have a Josh Allen or a Lamar Jackson or a guy that's their foundation.
I still think Cleveland should have stayed pat and drafted the rush in from Penn State and put him opposite Myles Garrett. People are not even talking about the fact they traded down and took Mason Taylor from Michigan, who I'm not saying is a bad
but we
player.
can't knock the Giants draft. They had a hell of a draft.
No, I'm talking about the Browns.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'm Mason Graham. I'm going to send Bailey my pre-draft evaluation of Jackson Dart. I compared Jackson Dart to a Baker Mayfield comp. He's got the same kind of moxie, the same kind of game. That looks completely 100% accurate, doesn't it?
JB didn't like him, yeah. He didn't
Jackson
like
Dart, I said, I had a late first round, early second round grade on Jackson Dart. I said his NFL comp to me was the current version of Baker Mayfield.
There it is. Well, staying on quarterbacks here, let's move on real quick before we jump off here. The Vikings are signing veteran QB John Wolford to their practice squad. John Wolford, he was coached by Kevin O'Connell with the Rounds, spent training camp this year with him as well, just to kind of add some experience depth behind JJ. But bigger question here, Sean, what are your thoughts on the future of the Vikings QB situation? Are they all in on JJ? Is he healthy? Is he bad? Like, what are your thoughts on what you've seen so far?
I'm an actual JJ McCarthy fan.
Right.
And I think JJ is in a very precarious situation because people are making macro evaluations of a kid that has literally 2 starts because of injury. Like, he started 2 games. He played really good, really terrible the first half of Chicago, played really good the second half. Came out, maybe it was 3, maybe it was 2.5 or something, but he got hurt right in the first part of the season.
Yeah.
He got to figure out how to stay healthy. I mean, injuries have ruined a lot of careers. And I don't know what kind of ankle sprain he got, but I mean, I'm starting to call BS on the Vikings and an ankle at this point. Like, come on, man. A guy his age, ankle sprain don't last that long.
Those high ankles are tricky, though. Is it high ankle?
Not when you're his age. Now, when you get our age, high ankle sprain might put you out for 6 months. But, Ash sitting in the hallway middle of the night, you trip over the window dog. You might be down for a month, you know what I'm saying? But at JJ age, with all of the treatment apparatuses that are in place now, from being able to take the compression boot home and, come on, man. It's a lot of stuff you could do now. This getting a little crazy for an ankle sprain unless they lying about what was wrong.
If JJ gets healthy, if JJ reaches his potential, what's his comp?
I think he's very similar to Sam Darnold. I think he's a very similar quarterback to Sam Darnold, who
irony
JB actually likes a lot, who was there in Minnesota.
Should have kept him then, right? Like, if that's your comp, why not just keep the guy? That's kind of weird.
Well, because you drafted JJ before you knew what the new version of Sam Darnold looked like. Remember, JJ was drafted in the first.
14 game.
No. Go back for a second now. JJ McCarthy was drafted in the same draft with Bo Nix and Drake May and all them guys, right? Remember, JJ was the starting quarterback. Had played good in the preseason. Then JJ got hurt. Darnold was the backup.
Yeah.
JJ got hurt out for the year. Now Darnold becomes a starter, goes on and does what he did, parlays that into the Seattle Seahawks job. But they had already drafted JJ before Darnold had put that on tape.
Yeah, but things changed.
I would have traded JJ as draft capital. But anyway, let's dive into the Lions, Smitty. The Lions signed your boy.
Oh, Aiden Hutchinson?
Yeah.
Extension, right? I think it was like a mega extension, 4-year, $180 million deal with 141 of that guaranteed. And I'm a big fan of Aiden. I mean, the guy, he reminds me of just in terms of his effort. His effort is like a Max Crosby-ish. To me, those are 2 of the guys that they may not win on their first move, but they're gonna keep going. They're gonna eventually win. And D linemen know what I'm talking about. Like, some guys, if their first move don't work, they kind of give up on the pass rush and they loaf on the play. This guy, he has a motor on him, and he's coming back. He's healthy. I know we were all concerned about that bad leg injury. If he'd be able to come back and have the same, bend and speed, this guy looks even better to me post injury, and I think he's going to earn every dollar.
Well, he checks off all 3 boxes. If I was a GM,
you guys thought that about Watt too, though. Pittsburgh.
Watt's a Hall of Famer, so
yeah, but he's shitty.
Well, he's not being as disruptive as he has.
He's shitty now. He's shitty after you paid him. I told you don't pay him. They paid him.
He got 4.5 sacks, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me make my point. Let me make my point because I'm interviewing for a GM job. If I was a GM and we get these contracts that come up,
I don't like your
point. There'd be 3 things that I would have to check off. Does the talent warrant the extension? With Hutchinson, yes. Can I trust the person to not change after they get the money? With Hutchinson, yes. Is it the right fit? Absolutely. Some of the guy from Detroit, played at the University of Michigan, mirrors our head coach's personality, energy, makeup, fits our culture. This is a no-brainer extension.
I love it.
Here's I want to go back to the I want to go back to the hypocrisy of Sean King real quick. You keep blasting the Cleveland Brown organization and the San Francisco 49ers. Can you please get on the?
When have I blasted the 49ers?
Well, you said Trey Lance, and you made all these.
Yeah,
guys
they made one egregious.
No, you said
no.
Purdy's not no Steve Young. Stop.
They drafted Purdy in the 7th.
You've had the best rosters in football, and you got hubcaps on a Lamborghini.
Who creates the roster? How you gonna say about the best roster?
Your boy.
Right, he created it.
Yeah, horrible.
No, JB, you're not making sense. You said you have the best roster. His boy is the one who created the roster. So
hold on. I said you had the best roster. You got to listen now.
Created by who?
We're not remedial on this show.
Created by who?
You've had the best roster with the Lamborghini, and you've had hubcaps on the Lamborghini.
Say his name, though. Say his name.
God damn.
Say his name.
Who, Lynch?
Say it. Created by who? Yeah.
Lynch?
Yeah.
Say his name. Say his name when no one
Why?
is around.
Why? I don't want to say his name. I don't want to make Sean look even worse. Here's the thing. Can you now jump on and get on my page and add the Minnesota Vikings to this shit list? Because you, sir, were so high on J.J. McCarthy, and you let Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and Sam Darnold leave.
Yeah, but
so now Minnesota get a pass? Now Minnesota's going to get a pass?
JJ been hurt. He gotta stay healthy. I said that.
You had a guy win. So Smitty, hold on. He said you got to prove to me earlier, and I'm glad Smitty called you out. But he did prove it. He won 14 games. And so now you had a guy in JJ McCarthy who has never played an NFL down in the real game, and that's who we're going to wait on and cater to. And then we're going to let Daniel Jones, who we could have got for about 15 mil. Let's be real. You could have got Daniel Jones low, but you let him go to Indianapolis. And now he's playing on the low, and they're the best team in football. So when is Minnesota going to take some heat on this?
So let me ask you a question.
Well, you picking choose on this motherfucker.
You're smarter than you're sounding.
No, you picking choose on this motherfucker.
So make yourself
real quick.
Make yourself the agent. Make yourself the agent. Make yourself the agent of Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. And for proper context, J.J. McCarthy was drafted with a high first-round pick before Sam Darnold did what he did. And I don't even think Daniel Jones on the roster. He got cut mid-season by the Giants. So we had already, as an organization, did our evaluation for the draft.
No, he didn't get cut. He asked for a trade. He got traded to Minnesota. Remember that?
I thought he got cut. He got released so he could go where he wanted to go, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, it was a mutual thing. They let him go. He wanted to go.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I said was 100% correct, right? So as an organization,
he wanted to play. That's what I said was right. Yeah, I'm right.
We decided on draft day that we loved everything about J.J. McCarthy. We wanted him to be our franchise quarterback. The age matches up with our young group of Hawkinson, Addison, Jefferson. We had Aaron Jones. It matches up, right? So now due to injury, we haven't gotten to see J.J. So you're the agent of Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. The organization is telling y'all, we believe in J.J. McCarthy, so he's going to be our starting quarterback. If you're Sam Darnold's agent, I got a chance to go to Seattle and start. If you're Daniel Jones' agent, I got a chance to go to Indy, where they really know that they made a mistake with their rookie quarterback. They're looking for somebody to come in. I fit what Shane Steichen does because he was at Philly. I saw what he did with Jalen Hurts. this offense fits my skill set to a T. Let me go there where I got a better chance to start.
I think your chronological order is off.
No, when? How?
Well, here's why. Because Smitty, be honest, Daniel Jones didn't know Indianapolis was coming open and going to be this. Stop.
No,
you acting like he knew the future, homie.
Dog,
All of a sudden, you know Danny Jones knew that he was going to be a Cole with Shane Steichen and go win 8 games right after the first 9? Stop.
No. He didn't know about the success, but what he did know was Anthony Richardson had taken himself.
He didn't know the Colts were available.
Listen, he knew Anthony Richardson had taken himself out of a game in the middle of the game because he was tired.
Oh, now he knows.
He knows he got a better chance to go there and potentially beat Anthony Richardson out than stay in Minnesota where they're telling him JJ is going to be the starting quarterback.
Hold on, Silly, shut up, Stilly, you fucking nobody. Number one, so you're telling me that Daniel Jones can't beat out a rookie who didn't play, but he can beat out AR5 more confidently?
No,
he's got for 2 years?
He's got one organization in Minnesota that said JJ is going to be our guy. JJ hadn't played.
Hold on, Smitty. Let's make this a macro take here because we got macro talk.
Hey, listen. Let me ask you a question. At the end of last season, had you seen enough of Anthony Richardson to know? We
already know that. We already know I've been calling him a joke.
Okay.
That's not the point here.
Okay.
The point is,
at the end of last season, you hadn't seen JJ McCarthy play.
Hold on. What?
He was hurt.
Right.
Rookie year,
I got you.
JB.
Right.
He's a rookie. He should never have been the guy.
It was the unknown. So
Okay. I get all that. Here's what you're not missing, though, D. Jones. So if I go back to college, to your point on where I drafted Shador and Dylan Gabriel, and you talking about the draft class that JJ was in, correct?
Right. All them guys was balling. Penix had took over for Cousins.
Smitty, hold on, Smitty.
Bo Nix was balling in Denver.
I got this motherfucker at Michigan that I put this guy on my draft. I put this guy, but not Dylan, who played more games than anybody. But I got a guy that I'm going to put up here on this high pedestal, according to Sean, that handed the ball off 35 straight times.
No, you got a guy in
college. They thought he was so good that they ran the ball 35 straight times to beat Penn State, and you got him on your high draft board. Stop. The blasphemy out of your mouth today is unbelievable. That's Arch Manning to me. That motherfucker threw the ball 6 times the other day in the first half because Sark's so goddamn scared of him making a fucking throw. And that's the same thing that Harbaugh did with J.J. McCarthy. And you have him that high on your list? A guy that handed the ball off 35 times in one game? And now all of a sudden he's the starter in Minnesota? He's the guy to take over a 14-win Sam Darnold? Nah, stop. You gotta keep it consistent, homie. You can't be all over the place like that. Not with me. I'm a smart motherfucker when it comes to this shit.
First of all, Mr. Historical Genius, Harbaugh was suspended for the Penn State game. So that was Sharon Moore as the interim coach.
Yeah, no shit.
Run the ball.
That's even worse.
So hold on.
If he's the guy, he throws the ball, don't he?
Minnesota did the evaluation and chose JJ where they did. He had beaten out Sam Darnold. He was a starting quarterback. He got hurt in a preseason game.
That's not true. That's not true. You made that assumption.
He was starting.
He never said J.J. McCarthy was a starter. Show me where that was.
So show me what it said Sam Darnold.
No, he did not. He said he's doing well, homie. Sam Darnold was the starter. They signed him. They paid him money.
J.J. McCarthy went out with the ones in the preseason when
Darnold was there.
Because it's
Sam. Hey, cuz my ass. No. Kirk Cousins went out there with the ones for the Falcons. They decided during the season to go to Penix. In the preseason, J.J. McCarthy was on the field with the ones in the preseason game.
Sean's right about this part for sure.
And then he got hurt, and he was out for the year. So Sam Darnold became the starting quarterback.
Smitty, how many quarterbacks that have been signed to be the starter play preseason now? How many rookies do I want to see?
Darnold played in the preseason. He came in the game after JJ.
I know, because he's already their starter. He's already was their starter. Why would I play? How many guys play nowadays? So hold on. I'm not going to play the rookie.
A lot don't play this year, though.
This year. Exactly. This ain't this year.
He's always play.
Hey, JB, Darnold had just gotten there, too. Kirk Cousins was a starting quarterback.
Darnold was signed in the offseason, though.
Right, JJ
as their starter.
Off season, though.
As their starter.
No, he was not. JJ was drafted. JJ, when the ones went out there in the preseason, goddammit, JJ was the quarterback calling the plays, taking the snaps. Then he got hurt. Then Darnold went in with the ones.
They both had a. First of all, First of all, they started the rookie once and they started Sam Darnold once. Look it up. And they had in this new preseason format. Then they had a bye. They basically before the season started, and Sam Darnold was already named a starter before he got hurt. Stop. Yes, he was.
No, he
They're
wasn't.
not paying Sam Darnold to come in there and be a backup to a rookie they don't even know anything about.
First of all, Darnold was already on his deal. And Darnold was not a sought after asset going to Minnesota. JJ got hurt. Sam Darnold put the year together in JJ's absence that he did at Minnesota. That's what made him desirable on the free agent market. Come on, get your facts together.
Who won this debate? It's
Get your facts
Who you
together,
got?
partner. And by the way,
you're delusional. You're delusional.
By the way, one of the reasons that Minnesota didn't think Sam Darnold was a better option than JJ because he looked like pure ass the last two starts as the Vikings starting quarterback.
What's going on here?
You see that?
That's your shit, homie.
StreamYard been tripping lately, bro. We need to get a new StreamYard.
Anyway,
Big King or Coach JB, y'all let us know in the comments.
Baby, do we got my thing?
Hey, they say I'm killing. Hey, they say I'm cooking you too.
Well, you're not. You're not. You got a bunch of retards liking you.
King Big King for the win.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm cooking you today on your own show.
Yeah. Well, listen, I want you to be more liked than me because I already have that reputation. I like being not liked. So, anyway, let's put this on, Smitty. Let's put this motherfucker on right here, Smitty. Let's put this motherfucker on and get real right now because this underdog and this segment is brought to you by Underdog. Okay, hey, Smitty, I had this hat for. Hey, Smitty, I've had this hat for so damn long. I have never worn this hat because I don't wear blue.
It's fresh, homie.
I don't wear blue like this.
Hey, Toronto won last night.
I know they did. It's all right.
I don't know what game you was watching.
Oh, but they play tonight, right?
Yeah, it's 2-2.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Sean, go download the app right now. Go download the app. Use our promo code Coach JB to score $50 on bonus funds when you play the first. Your
new name is Baby Daddy. That's what you
That's
are. You
promo code
Baby Daddy. That's
promo code Coach JB, not Big King. Coach JB is a promo code. Millions of fans have already won billions of dollars on Underdog. So make sure you're next. Must be 18. Must be 19 in Alabama, Nebraska, Colorado with the Prime Sexuals and Sean King. And then you got to be 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, the team that beat Florida State. And plus must be present in the state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com.
I'm a prime sexual. I'm the one that got attacked by a female because I hate Shador so much.
Keep going,
You interrupted the ad read.
Yeah.
com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offers not valid in places like Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. Concerned with your play like Big King? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Because for the degenerates, you got to visit www.ncpgambling.org. And if you're in New York with the Hamas, call 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. Let's dive right into it.
JB, let's make some money today.
Yeah, we're gonna make some money today. Big King don't like all my parlays because they're just you gotta have too many to hit, and I've been one away, homie, for the last 3 weeks. And guess what? Tonight, Tani after a good rest because he pitched last night and had to hit and all that, and he had 4 for 4 the night before and hit 2 home runs and doing shit we'd never seen before. He pitched a pretty good game last night. Guerrero got him for 1 home run, but it's all right. They'll bounce back tonight and win for sure. That's why I'm wearing this Doyer hat. And I got Ohtani with 1.5 total bases. Sean, I think you agree 1.5 total bases is not too hard to get for Shohei Ohtani tonight, as he is just focused on hitting the ball, not pitching. I also got Freddie Freeman tonight. As we know, he's Mr. October, not Derek Jeter. I got Freddie Freeman higher than 1.5 total bases as well. And then I'm going to take Will Smith to hit a dinger because he's been so close. Ball's been caught at the track 4 days straight. Will Smith's going to hit a home run tonight. And then Blake Snell, he's going to shut this team down. He's going to shut him down. He's the best pitcher in the postseason. Blake Snell, 6.5 strikeouts tonight. And Alejandro Kirk, he will not get a hit tonight. He's not going to get on base. His little fat, pudgy ass. He's going to stay his ass off. Snell's going to shut him down, and the bullpen will lock him down. he's worried about catching the ball. He's got to catch the whole game. I got him under the number.
So
Sean King,
let me help you adjust this. So
Can't.
it has
It says so now.
a higher probability to hit. I would change Shohei to over 1.5 walks.
Shohei.
They don't have that. They don't have that on there.
Oh, okay, because what the Blue Jays have shown is they really not trying to let Shohei beat them.
Well, he hit 2 home runs, and it was 4 for 4 though.
I know, but since that point,
they walked him in an extra inning, Sean. So come on now.
Come on, Sean.
They had 2 games. They played 2 complete games the other night. He walked them. They walked him because they didn't want to lose no extra innings, homie.
Come on, Sean.
Hey,
they didn't walk him last night.
All right, listen. All right, whatever. Hey, this is what I'm playing tonight. I'm playing a Max Muncy ladder. I'm taking Max Muncy over 1.5 bases for a big bet. I'm taking Max Muncy over 2.5 bases for 30% of my big bet. And I'm taking Max Muncy over 3.5 bases for 10% of my bet. He's put barrel to ball the last couple of games. Finally got one to find grass in his last at bat. He hit a double. I do think Muncy goes out of the park, but I'm going to be a little more conservative because it's plus money over 1.5 bases. I'm playing a Max Muncy ladder.
I feel you, and I was almost damn near going to do the same thing, but I'm like, it's Muncy or Mookie. They're both in a rut. They're in a slump. Mookie cannot get the ball on the ground for whatever reason. This motherfucker keep putting the ball in the air, and he just continues to fuck me. He got to put the ball on the ground and run some shit, beat some out. Smitty, he's known for getting the ball down third baseline. Sean, you know what he's known for. Get the ball down third baseline, beat out the first base throw. He hasn't done it. Everything's a pop up. I don't know why. What's going on?
Actually, on Mookie though, anytime home run.
You are?
Yep, anytime home run on Mookie.
Man, he's in a slump right now. And by the way, the scary part, Sean, is the Dodgers really haven't hit at all. And it's 2-2, and they haven't hit. And they've really contained a 1 through 9 lineup in Toronto that's really, really fucking good. Their starting pitching has shut this Toronto team down, let's be honest. So the bullpen is where Toronto's got their ass. Because like last night, Ohtani only allowed 2 runs on that home run, and then the bullpen comes in and gives up fucking 4 runs. So like I'm just telling you, the bullpen's fucked. So Snell has to hold them down. And I think the Dodgers win tonight, go up 3-2, going back to Toronto, winning in 6.
The thing I don't like is their second time seeing Snell. So there'll be a little familiarity there that wasn't there in game 1 because they're an American League team. They don't play the Dodgers that much. So I'm probably not going to bet a side, but I do think Muncy, who's been putting barrel to ball, they've been just foul. You know, he hit it hard right at somebody. He finally got one to find grass in his last at bat. Nobody saw it because they were down, but he hit a double. I think it was in the 9th.
Yeah. Well, they had 2. They got 2 on with no outs in the 9th, and I thought they were going to make a little run.
I'm feeling good with my Muncy ladder bet tonight.
Here's a good take, but here's another scary take for me. If the Dodgers bats are not if they continue to stay kind of mediocre, it's 94 degrees at what do they call that? Fucking when the ball goes off the mound, whatever they call that.
First pitch.
Yeah. 94 degrees in it's hot as fuck out here for about 2 weeks straight, Sean. You know, as I know, as the 18-inning game, we had about 3 normal home runs come up short at the track because the temperature dropped to 59 degrees. And obviously, the colder it gets, the harder it is for the ball to travel. It's going to be hot today. The ball's going to fucking jump off this bat. I don't know. I'm scared because Sean made up a good point. Snell being the second time around, even though it's in L.A. this time versus Toronto, and that was 5 days ago. It's going to be hotter. I think both bats may get hot tonight, and some balls may leave the yard in 94-degree weather. And Sean knows that because hot weather in L.A., ball's going to travel out of Chavez Arena. It's not a home run park.
For those that want to tell the guy that's going to hit his bet tonight that don't know what a ladder bet is, let's say you're going to bet $100 total. $70 on Max Muncy over 1.5 bases, $20 on Max Muncy over 2.5 bases, and $10 on Max Muncy over 3.5 bases. So if he gets over 1.5, you make money. If he hits a double and a single, you make more money. If for some reason he hits a home run, you hit all 3 bets, so he goes double or triple single, whatever. And then you cash all 3 tickets. So you're mitigating your exposure by making the more likely outcome, which is 1.5 bases. your main bet. That's what a ladder bet is.
You really do this gambling shit like at a high level.
I live in Vegas. I worked on a gambling network for 2.5 years.
Him and Gibby kick it.
You and Gibby like the same level. I mean, Gibby been making more money lately, but like
Smitty, you got some shitty picks?
That's not true. And by the way, I got some stuff for y'all on Friday, dog. Yeah,
you already know it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I got some games I like. I'm telling you. I'm waiting on a call. It's one bit of information I don't have yet. If I'm gonna roll with Tulane tomorrow minus 3.5, guys, I will jump on the show tomorrow for 5 minutes to explain why. So Bailey, send me a link in the morning.
All right, Damon Jones.
I'll text y'all first.
All right, Damon Jones, Chauncey Billups.
Because you're not on Thursday. Because you're not on Thursdays.
Man, I'm a civilian. I'm not attached to any organization. I'm not employed or paid by anybody. It's not illegal to bet sports bet in America.
Well, I ain't say that.
Baby, you got Smitty shitty takes?
You call me Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones. Goddamn.
You say you wait on some. You say I'm waiting on this information.
Oh, we don't have your take. We don't have your take, Smitty.
All elite sports bettors gather information. That's part of making
it's in the private chat, baby. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it tomorrow. I don't think Smitty sinned.
I don't dislike the Dodgers either. I just root against the Dodgers because I live on the West Coast and there's so many Dodger fans. It makes watching the game a lot more fun when I can antagonize everybody there because they're all rooting for the Dodgers. But I don't dislike the Dodgers.
You said you're waiting on a call. Is it Chauncey Billups?
They blocked.
Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. It is going to be Truth Telling Thursday, and hopefully the FBI will not call us. And we'll be back tomorrow. Smitty and I will give you some Thursday night underdog picks. It's Thursday night football, Smitty. Another shitty game on Amazon Prime. We'll watch that. We'll watch that. Titties and Tequila on Patreon.
Hey, hold on, right quick before we go. Everybody in the chat.
Run the show.
It's 9:30.
Listen, everybody in the chat. I haven't decided.
Run the show.
I haven't decided yet on Tulane UTSA. UTSA has never lost a conference game at home, so they got a hell of an under trailer. They have not lost a conference game in San Antonio. So I'm waiting on something, but I will come on tomorrow if I'm going to bet Tulane minus a 3.5. I hate
if we allow it. Number one, number two. I got UTSA because JB and I gave them a pep talk. So here's what it is.
We did, and they posted it all over social media already. We're because Smitty and I are on Cameo together as a duo now.
Yeah.
It sounds gay. I get it, but we got a duo thing going on.
No, I started the show with this. Now I feel a certain way about that. I don't mind y'all making your money. Well, our money ain't good money. If somebody offers y'all,
we should turn that down just so we don't go against Tulane. Is what you're telling us.
Facts.
So hypothetically, if we got like 10 anti-Tulane requests today, we got to turn them all down.
And it's like, let's say like 10 grand to be made. We just got to say no.
Well, that's a different story.
But you just said
give me a heads up though, and cut me in on the deal.
I knew that was coming. BPS. I knew BPS was coming. I knew the BPS part was coming.
Waiting for that.
We'll be back tomorrow on Truth Telling Thursday on The Realest Show. Pound that like, man, as you walk out the door, or don't let the door hit you on the way out. We'll see you tomorrow on The Realest Show. For Bailey and Paris, Sean King, Smitty, AJ McCarron, and all the guests, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.